right here. What's up, Jonathan? What's up, Akuma? What's up, Ajay? What's up, Kagrill? Say, hey, Mugen, thanks for the hard work you're doing on X. You have a fan here who is here with you to support you all the way. Thanks, appreciate it. What's up, Raph? My boy Raph is here as well. We're going to get into the whole hard mode to Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. So how hard mode, before we get into this, how hard mode works. Can y'all guys hear me? I just want to make sure that we got all that settled too. If you guys can hear me, everything's loud and clear. Yeah, so essentially hard mode, how hard mode works is I can select which chapter I want, which we'll be playing from beginning to end. And in hard mode, you essentially can't restore your magic points or use items. Can't use items at all. So I mean, no Phoenix Downs, no potions or anything, and you can't restore your HP. No, not your HP. I mean your MP. The only thing that can be restored is your HP when you go to those benches or when you rest at a hotel or wherever like that. But your MP doesn't restore until you complete the chapter. So that's what the challenge is, and the challenge is how to conserve your MP while going through the many challenges and the bosses and stuff like that. Now, if you guys don't know, in Final Fantasy VII Integrate or Remake, I had completed hard mode. So I did it just using chakra. Because chakra uses ATB instead of using magic points. So I used the chakra materia, and I made sure every party member in Remake had chakra. Had to make sure they all had it, so we was able to conserve as much MP as possible. So I never really looked up any builds for hard mode in Remake. Now, after playing through my first playthrough of Rebirth, man, there's a lot of boss fights. There's a lot of gameplay mechanics during the fight, and everything that I know for a fact this is going to be hard as shit. It's going to be hard as fuck. So I don't know. I may have to look up some builds, but I'm going to play through first. I'm going to play through some of this without looking for any builds and see what I come up with, what game plan and style that I'm going to come up with as far as my own builds to try to get through this. So we're going to try to see how far I can get to. And also with hard mode and Rebirth, what I like, you can select whether or not that you want to redo the quest, that you have to do in the game over again, or you can leave everything that you completed already. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna leave everything completed. I don't want to run through all the quests again. The only things that's going to be available are the things that I have not completed yet. So I may do those things, may not do those things, but I'm able to play through the story and just run through the story, and just do some level grinding here and there if I need to. I never platinum Remake. I did a lot of things in Remake, Integrate, but I couldn't beat Weiss, the deep ground guy. I couldn't beat him in the Chatley simulator. I could not beat that dude. And the thing was, I wasn't really trying. I wasn't really I wanted to beat the game. That's all that mattered to me. And I'm not a trophy hunter, so I'm not a person that's hunting for platinums and stuff like that. So that really doesn't matter to me. You can already look at my stats already that I don't have a platinum or whatever. So that doesn't really matter to me. I know there's a lot of completionists out there where that matters, but for me, it really it really doesn't matter. So we want to get into it. And for those of you who are interested in wanting to know or curious about the story and stuff, you guys will be able to. Let me turn this down some, so I don't want it to come through the mic or anything. So this is going to be pretty fun. See how this all play out here. We're going to load the game. So we get chapter selection. All right, let's see. So I gotta remember how this works. Was it system aerial chapter selection? So replaying a portion of the game via chapter selection, returning to the start and chosen your character levels, weapons, and relationship will still carry over. You can choose. You can also choose how to carry over your quest data. Note that any odd jobs that you have yet to complete will automatically set. When you select a chapter, you will be given an option to play hard difficulty. Be warned that you cannot change the setting once you begin the chapter. Yeah, retain current quest data, all quest data for your current area overline. You can polish any. All right, we're gonna go to hard mode. You will need to restart the chapter to change the difficulty once again. Okay. All right, here we go. Let me know how the sound. Wow.
I'm waiting, Cloud.
Like, my backlog is too crazy. I can't stick to one game.
I'm here on the Midgar expressway. The scene is indescribable. Countless buildings have been leveled, and part of the road has collapsed. The smoke rising from the rubble is reminiscent of a funeral pyre. Of course, this is only the most recent in a series of crises. Multiple reactor bombings, followed by the fall of the Sector 7 plate, culminating in this unprecedented destruction, caused by a massive tornado which swept through Sectors 0, 1, and 2. After a briefing with Shinra investigators, Mayor Domino released a statement, declaring the tornado to be, quote, weather warfare, perpetrated by the infamous insurgent group known as Avalanche. The administration also suspects the involvement of Wutai, and has begun investigations into the matter.
Is it loud enough now? He said media liars as usual, even in fiction. Yup, and fake news and propaganda. It shows how powerful Shinra really is. Shinra controls the media. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention to you guys. I'm not sure if I mentioned. I wish I would have mentioned this in the stream. I also have the Ultimania for Remake, and it gives you a lot of information that Remake doesn't tell you. And it tells you a lot about Shinra. Shinra could, in Midgar, the people are not allowed to have the internet. That's another thing too. There's no internet access in Shinra for citizens. I learned that from the Ultimania. This is how they be able to control people. So up it some more. Can you hear me now? How loud? Is it loud enough? I don't think I can make it any louder. I would probably have to turn down the game sound. The game sound too loud? Oh, what's up? What's up, Jay? Also, too,
of course, this is only the most recent in a series of crises.
Bring the mic closer.
Multiple reactor bombings, followed by the fall of the Sector 7 plate.
Boy, that tornado really did a number on the city.
I thought another reactor blew up.
Which must have been caused by the tornado.
Man, when it rains, it pours.
As you can see. Over there!
Amidst the wreckage of the expressway, search and rescue operations are already in progress.
A little better now.
We still have one suspect. Ex-soldier, armed with a buster sword. Highly dangerous.
Or is
I
it
repeat,
about equal to the
fugitive
game
is an
volume?
ex-soldier
Okay.
armed with
Just want
a
to make
buster
sure.
sword.
If anything, I'll have to turn down because my mic can't
Back
get
over
a
here.
bit louder. If anything, I might have to turn the volume.
The
up.
rescue team has pulled people from the rubble.
Yeah. I might
Quick, get the camera off them.
because the game is going into the yellow, so it is getting.
Come on.
All right. What about now for the game in my voice?
Contact the SAR team. Targets have been secured. We are exfilling via helo now. Move it.
Yeah. Let me know. I'm gonna keep adjusting till you get keep adjusting.
Hey, turn that off!
Keep adjusting.
The survivors are being taken away! I said it already!
Okay. How about now? Better? Okay. I'll just keep adjusting until we get it. Just let me know as I play. And when it comes to Final Fantasy VII, I played the OG on PS4 and it got weird. Whatever. It's almost gone? Almost gone? Alright. Alright. Okay. Can you hear me? How it sound? Alright. Here. Alright. I was like really shocked. I was like, yeah. I was really shocked when they gave. I'm like, wow, we going right into Zack, huh? Like we going right into taking control over him. All right. Yeah, these segments are really short for Zack. I think they set everybody up for that, like to be disappointed.
Get away from her. He's got a buster sword.
Yeah, he hit harder too. This is like the end of Crisis Core. Yeah, they kind of like try to set it like that a bit. It's like Cloud. It's like Zack is like reliving this, even though he survived it. It's like it's almost like destined for him to get shot the fuck up by Simra, his soldier. And they gonna show how strong Zack is. He's gonna pick that shit up and throw it at a helicopter as well.
Come on, let's get him.
Go. That's a good observation, Cole. That's a good observation. I felt the same way when I said, man, it doesn't have that oomph. But as you start playing the game, you start to feel that, the oomph when you attack the enemies. Because I was feeling the same way. I ain't gonna lie. Like, I was kind of like, when I was playing the first hour of the game, I was kind of like, almost like disappointed. Because like, this doesn't feel, it doesn't feel as good when I first started playing as Remake. I'm like, I don't know about this. And then as I started progressing through the game, the mechanics started to open up. We started fighting different enemies and everything like that. I was like, okay, now it's like, this feels a whole lot better.
This is so messed up. All of it.
And also,
I'm back.
what they did was with Zack's, like, this new reality. This is actually a fucked up reality. Yes, Zack lived, but at what cost? Look at this. Look at everything that happened. At what cost? The fandom wanted him to live, but at what cost? So this him being alive is not really a good thing in this reality. Yeah, man. That's what I gathered when I first saw this scene. I was like, at what cost if keeping him alive? Now that he's alive, everything is screwed.
Seeing as we've got the time, want to tell the rest of us about you and your buddy Sephiroth?
Sure, if Tifa doesn't mind.
Me? Yeah, no problem. It's cool.
It all started 5 years ago. I was 16 at the time. There was hardly any work for soldiers back then.
All right, so this is the clown. This is the clown flashback right here, guys.
My heart wasn't in it. Then, out of nowhere, the job of a lifetime came. A mission with Sephiroth.
Yeah.
I couldn't believe my luck.
They need Aerith. So it was that was obvious that she wouldn't die. Yeah.
It's really coming down, huh? Hey man.
What's so neat about this? That's actually Cloud right there. This is the flashback that Cloud's talking about. That officer that Cloud is talking to, that's actually Cloud. And Cloud right here that you're playing as is actually supposed to be Zack.
Ready to do this?
Yeah, you bet.
Yeah, Cloud is mixing his memories up. He's actually telling the story through Zack's eyes. That soldier that was sitting down is actually Cloud. See, look at Cloud's behavior. Cloud never act like that. This is Zack's. Zack did this in Crisis Core. Zack did this in the original game during the flashback.
No can do.
Kids.
It was kind of like, it felt kind of weird seeing Cloud act this way too.
Say, I'd like to be briefed on the mission at some point. Because if it's another one of those Turks gigs, you can let me off right here.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Finally make first, and what do? Call a ceasefire with Wu-Tai. Stealing my shot at glory. I didn't join Soldier to be an
I love Zidane too, man. Final Fantasy IX was GOAT, man.
Like you.
Well, our mission is to survey a rundown reactor. Another one of those Turks gigs.
So what moment did Cloud lose his memory of Zack? He didn't lose his memory. You talking about in the remake, or if you talking about just the OG? Which one you referring to? Cause that's a good question.
Nibelheim? That's where I grew up.
Got some fiends in our 12.
Let's go.
In the remake, yeah, that's a good question. I don't know. It's like he just forgot. It's just like he just because he's already Mako poisoned as it was.
You take one, I'll take the other.
All right, this is hard mode, so I'm gonna have to pay attention. I don't know how this is going to be. All right.
Wait in the truck.
No way! I got this!
On you.
Yeah, Cloud's not lying. Cloud is just he has all the details. His details is being mixed with Zack's details.
He was in a different league from
Was the idea of playing Sephiroth was hype for you? No, not really. It was kind of expected. I saw this coming. Like, the fans love Sephiroth. Developers was counting on doing something like this for the fans.
That's where they built the
But no, it didn't really hype me up.
Right?
Yeah. It all started in the fall. Something was wrong with the reactor, and the whole village was up in arms. Talk of strange new monsters on the mountain only made things worse. People were scared, desperate.
The villagers tried to take care of the monsters themselves, but it was no good. Ended up calling Shinra.
This flashback,
So
man.
the company sent help.
This was actually pretty long, this flashback. And when you're a fan of Final Fantasy VII, like, what gets you when you play this is like seeing these locations just reimagined or being finally like realized in current gen technology. You do get hit with nostalgia bombs.
A mother named Genova. She died shortly after I was born. My father.
Oh, there. Genova? Like from the Shinra building?
Yeah. Don't worry. I'm getting to that.
Mm-hmm.
Why am I talking about this? Come on, let's go.
I'm also confused to how Cloud is on the same level as Sephiroth in Rebirth. It defeats the purpose of Sephiroth being a legendary soldier, bro. I don't know. Like, you build up for that very moment. That's why that was so important in the original. Like, this is why I had loved Sephiroth in the original, because one, they only mentioned his name in Midgar about maybe like 2 or 3 times, but he still wasn't. You still didn't think that he was going to be a focused character. You didn't think Final Fantasy VII had you believe that Midgar was the ultimate enemy, and that the game was only going to take place in Midgar. They just casually say Sephiroth's name during the Midgar segments in the original game. They just casually throw his name around. So, them throwing his name casually around, you didn't think anything of it. You didn't think that this nigga was going to play a big role in this game at all until you get to the main office of the Shinra building, and you find that the Masamune of Sephiroth is in the back, put through the back of President Shinra, and that's when his name is mentioned again. And I was like, oh boy, what's going on here? Didn't they say that he died, that this nigga died? But why is the sword there? But they still left it alone. Your whole goal was to escape the Shinra building and everything, which you essentially do, right? And then all of a sudden, you know, we escape and go to Calm, and then that's when we get the Calm flashback, and he starts telling the story of Sephiroth, and the whole game just went a completely different direction. And it was kind of spooky, because the game have you believe is one thing, and then it becomes something completely different. Now we starting to find out about Cloud's past. We find out more about Tifa, and then we find out about the Sephiroth guy, and that's when you first get introduced to his theme song. And that iconic scene when he kills everybody and he walks into the fire. That whole thing scared me as a kid.
I don't know.
This dude was like the devil. He's like a demon. And that was so cool about the character. But he was still shrouded in mystery. So now during the Calm flashback, Sephiroth's in your party. You can't control Sephiroth, but he attacks on his own. And for the first time you see his attack power, you see, he got mostly every materia maxed out. His attack power, like, he's taking 3,000 to 4,000 per hit. And remember, to remind you, you're nowhere near that level in the game. So when you seeing this display of power, and you say to yourself, "Oh my God, if we ever have to fight this guy somehow, how the fuck can we beat him?" He has every materia maxed out. This dude's powers is just unrivaled. They executed it so perfectly in that damn game. And then here, they just spam this dude. And the thing is about, like, when they use Sephiroth in this, first of all, they showed him too goddamn early, which pissed me the hell off. But they realized that the fandom loves Sephiroth. There's so much fan fiction about him and everything. The game is broken into 3 parts. And then the problem is, if the game is broken in 3 parts, we have to wait 4 years for Rebirth. So can you imagine if they did? So what they were taking under consideration was we would have to introduce Sephiroth in the first game, because we would have to wait 4 years before Rebirth come out to actually see Sephiroth. So they knew they had to go out there and put him in the game at the beginning. And yes, you do not. Yeah, majority of the game is mostly Jenova. Yes, you do not fight Sephiroth until literally at the end of the game. At the end of the game. Oh yeah, let me show you graphics mode real quick. I can't stand this. Where is it? Was it systems? Options. Yeah, let's go to graphics mode real quick. Look at this frame rate. Look at this frame rate. Who the fuck would want to play in this mode? Who? Who? Bro, I couldn't do it. And to me, I didn't really see much of a difference, in my personal opinion. Yeah, well, I think Twitch, like, for some reason, I'm always having problems with Twitch for some reason. With my stream keeps crashing. People keep saying that a black screen will go up and stuff like that. But yeah, look at this. This is graphics mode, and Maximilian was playing graphics mode. That's the thing that was killing me too. Like, everybody I watched that was streaming this was playing in graphics mode. Like, I can't do that. I gotta go, like, look at this. Look how nasty that frame rate is. So I'm gonna go back to my mode. Like, who? There we go. Much better. Like, what the hell?
Remember my cat?
Her name was Fluffy, I think?
Yeah. She was always disappearing. And that day
Added
was no
details.
different.
Yeah, I'm a performance hoe myself. I can't, like, I'm not a graphics whore, dog. Like, I'm a performance whore. Like I gotta.
Goodness, is that you, Cloud?
I gotta play at 60 frames. I got to. There's Tifa's master.
A soldier.
And you are?
Yeah, I have the same name as Tifa's dad. Yup, Brian.
A humble traveler of the world and teacher of martial arts.
Yeah, technically she does. And it was dope seeing him in his new visuals and stuff.
Well toned, but lacking mass. You need to bulk up.
Who asked you?
You could learn.
Oh yeah. Well, the joke is like they changed it. She gets mad because you can still go into her drawer,
Many pupils your age.
but it's implied that he was looking at things in her drawer that she wasn't supposed to, and Tifa gets mad at you. But they don't show the panties or anything, but it's implied. He says, "Yeah, I was in your drawer and stuff," and then she gets really upset at him and stuff.
Tifa.
Sure.
So why does it look like Sabin? Was Sabin from Final Fantasy 4 or Final Fantasy 6? 6, yeah, 6.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, right? Got anything to say for yourself?
I'm thinking about the other monk from 4, but yeah, Sabin from 6. Suplex City.
City folk are so sophisticated. Can only imagine what their lives must be like. When I grow up, I want to just
It's Tifa's house. This is where Tifa should have stopped this nigga.
I did.
You went through my stuff?
I know I shouldn't have.
Yeah.
Cloud! You asshole! Did you actually play it?
Thought about it, but no.
Wait, how they messed this up bad? They just remade Crisis Core, right? With my lips, it's a small delay. It is. Let me see. Wait, hold up. I got 2 mics on. Hold up, that's not supposed to. Wait, hold. What? I got 2 mics playing. Hold up, guys. All right. Yeah, what the hell is that all? Yeah. How about now? The asshole now sounds like it was put in for DEI points. Man, people are really out here acting like anyone can make gamers feel unwelcome. Like anyone can game. Yeah. Actually, now I think about it. Anyways, Genesis, even if Meryl was barren. Yeah. So that was supposed to be the panties part right there. Why is that the destination thing here? Hold up, is there something else I'm missing? Hold up, make sure I ain't missing anything else.
That sword's huge!
Make sure you're prepared for a tough fight.
Oh, let me go.
Goodness! Is that you, Cloud?
Ah, hello there. You'll find I'm just... No. My. Get a load of you. And you've only been...
Oh, let me go to his Cloud's house. Let me go. Where's Cloud's house at? Yeah, here we go.
Then I stopped by my mom's. Not that it matters.
Sure it does. I know I want to hear what happened.
No, Genesis is not in this game. Where the hell was this idiot who spoiled Final Fantasy 7 anyway? Genesis, you know. Just imagine sort of they'll ruin. If we go by updated story standards, shouldn't he at least interactions that yeah, that's the thing that boggles my mind. Like,
So after I left for Midgar,
that this Cloud's mom right
she
here.
was on her own. It was the first time we'd seen each other in 2 years. First time. And last.
And what's so sad is, and Cloud really never seen his mom. Actually, this is all the Zack thing. But Cloud was so ashamed and embarrassed, he didn't want to see Tifa, so he obviously didn't see his mom. So his mom died, and he never seen her.
Come in. Let me get a good look at you.
My. So that's what they've got you wearing, huh? You soldiers sure do clean up nice. I've never been so proud. The man you've become. Women must be hounding you day and night.
So the cutscenes for the characters.
You know, there's all kinds of temptations in the big city.
Oh.
I'd feel a lot better if I knew you'd found a good girl. One who'd make sure you didn't get into trouble.
I can take care of myself.
An older, more mature girl that could keep you on the straight and narrow and tell you when you're being a silly goose. That's the perfect type for you, I'd say. They are feeding you properly, aren't they? Oh, Cloud. But you know, Cloud.
Yeah, 1 second. I think I might have to, let me
You're
see.
my son. Of course, I'll always be.
Okay, that's enough.
Wait a second. You two were neighbors?
We were, but it's not like we hung out that much.
We had our reasons.
Our reasons, huh?
No, Zack is not from this town, so no, that wouldn't be Zack's mom. All right, how about like, cause we have to, cause I got a new Elgato, so that I have to pretty much readjust everything on my OBS as far as the sound syncage is concerned. So I'm gonna have to fiddle around with it as I play the game. So you have to bear with me for in a second. That's what makes this convoluted.
Didn't really notice
with the whole Zack and Cloud's memories.
Looking back, all his
because
signs were
Dick Cloud really visit his mom.
Sephiroth just wasn't
you know.
himself. What you looking at?
What's up, Roland Dodge? All right, let me know if the voices are synced. I have to adjust because now I got a new Elgato, so I have to probably do some adjustments.
I've seen it before.
You okay?
So this going to probably take a second.
Big day tomorrow. We'll be leaving bright and early. You should get some rest.
All right, will do.
The only thing that really gets me is, I mean, the live stream is, and Mako carries the memories of people, especially the people who passed on.
I tried.
So I'm still curious of how he would get his memories.
Too excited, too nervous.
Was pretty much the same for me. Why?
Yeah, that's correct, Charles.
I was surprised too.
Let me know if the voices are being synced. Cause I have to adjust this Elgato. This is a new Elgato. I forgot. I would have to. This new Elgato is different, so I have to start adjusting the syncage. Oh, thank you, Astro Zombie, for the $5 donation. That was 12 in the last 20 years ago.
We leave once our guide arrives.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, he gets his memories by giving up the lie. Exactly. And that's Tifa's dad, Brian. He got my name.
Tifa, you can still back out.
Synced, okay.
You don't have to check this.
I'm going, and that's that. There'll be 2 soldiers with me. I'll be fine.
Pumpkin.
Good morning, sir. I'll be your guide for the day.
Tifa? You're our guide?
I sure am. You can ask anyone
Okay,
around
cool.
here.
I had to,
I'm the best there
because
is.
the old Elgato, you had to
If you remember to do your
you
job,
had to when you hook it to the OBS, you had to purposely desync the Elgato to match the with the OBS settings. But remember, that Elgato was like 8 years old. So now Elgato's updated for so much, so now I had to turn it off, that setting off.
Come on.
And there's Tifa, the censored Tifa outfit. No, I'm not gonna play the Stellar Blade demo. I'm gonna play the full game. Like games that I really want to play, I skip out on the demo. I skipped out on the what's it, the unicorn, what's it called, the unicorn overlord demo. I skipped out on rebirth demo. I skipped out on Grand Blue Fantasy demo. I skipped out on those demos because I was already sold already. I want to play the game.
Crisp, clean mountain air again.
So yeah, there's the censored Tifa outfit. That both sides of the culture war was arguing about. Tifa do not look 15 to me at all.
You probably already know this, but our reactor's the first of its
But there's
kind.
nothing wrong with this
It really
outfit.
put
There's
that
nothing
needle
sexual
on the
about the outfit. Teenage girls wear this outfit. My daughter saw the outfit and said, "I will wear that," and I will allow my daughter to wear this outfit because there's nothing wrong with this outfit. In order for this outfit to be sexual, then you would have to look upon that girl or that teenage girl in a sexual manner.
Which are no fun at all.
Though you do learn stuff on them.
That's so cool. Everything okay? Not going too fast for you, am I?
Of course not. We're just trying to pace ourselves is all.
Yeah, man.
I thought you guys were in a hurry.
Just seeing these locations, man, just really gets me, man.
I'm not even close to burned out. Not with all the training I've had.
Guess you really are the best there is.
And it's just so stupid that Square Enix went out of their way to do that, though, to her outfit. Huh? In the main story, you know, Vince is not optional in this game. He's part of the story. Vince is in the game. You just can't play him. Him and Sid is not playable in this game. They're NPCs. They're going to be playable in the final part. Because you gotta remember, Red 13 wasn't playable in Remake. He was an NPC. So they gave that the same treatment to Vincent and Sid in this game. But they won't be playable into the third game.
Then they're all yours.
Copy that.
That was awesome.
You think?
He said, I can't, man.
There doesn't seem much point.
What's up, Neo? What's going on, Dark Moon? What's up, Stefan? What's going on?
You leave it all to me, huh?
Don't mind if I do.
What's up, Astro? Let me make sure what I got here.
You're done. Well, that's that.
Yeah, let me know if this is all synced up for you guys as far as the game audio. If everything is synced perfectly or close enough. Yeah, for part 3 I'm telling you right now, part 3 is going to be a completely, it's going to be, as far as new materials concerned, I think part 3 is going to have the most new material out of all the parts. And I'll explain that in a second.
Gotta say, that one felt pretty good.
remember, it's hard mode, so we didn't get to the hard parts. It doesn't feel hard just yet, but I can't use no magic points. I gotta use the magic points until, you know, when it's really important for me.
Let's finish this.
Just use the abilities, yeah. Like, oh, thanks, Kraft. Thanks, I appreciate the. 'Cause it didn't pop up on my screen, but I could see in the chat that you gave me a $5 super chat. I appreciate it, man. Thank you, thank you. I'd rather spend my birthday here with you guys. Today's my birthday, if you guys didn't know. You know, as you get older, like. And plus, I'm an introvert too, and you know, my daughter's birthday was 2 days ago. So, you know, with my daughter being born, or like 2 days before my birthday kind of get erased. My daughter gets me gifts and stuff like that, and I get money. My dad bought me with a Dragon's Dogma 2 for the Xbox, the Series X. But my birthday kind of gets kind of erased.
You're done. I'll end this.
And my birthday, for me, I treat it, this is a relaxed day, you know?
Shall we pick up the pace?
Not unless we absolutely have to. Our guide might not be
thanks.
next time.
Then, how about I go on ahead and clear the way for you guys? I'll be careful.
It feels like my childhood is being ripped apart when destroying this game.
At the reactor.
But I'm probably overthinking it. He said my brother has the name my old dog, Keo. Well, the Keo, how my brother spelled Keo is K-E-O. Keo. Yeah, that's my brother had that. That was his nickname for years. So right now, I'm doing nothing really fancy right now. Because it's still like regular mobs and everything.
Let's finish this.
I really need to experiment with my
Enough of you.
With my other skills I never use.
Piece of cake.
I always just focused on I'm gonna grab all these materials for crafting later. Don't think that. Yeah, I believe as far as breaking into 3 parts, yes, the fan base is being milked. I'll give you a perfect example. This game is 200 gigabytes. This game alone. So I can only imagine if they wanted to make this into one whole game, how big the space on your hard drive it would take up. And then also, this game is, after this is all said and done, it took 15 years for this game. Over 15 years for this game to be complete, if you think about it, since the time it was announced or the time that it was in pre-development stages leading up to the announcement. And if we was to get the game in one go, we wouldn't be playing this right now. This game, we would probably have to wait until 2028 or 2030 to actually, if we wanted the game without it broken into parts, I believe we would have been waiting until 2030 to actually play this. Like in one go. In my personal opinion.
It's on now. You're done. That's that.
Why it takes so long? The develop these games is not easy. You see the amount of detail they put in Final Fantasy VII Remake and then making these big areas? There's no way. In order, if you want a Final Fantasy VII Remake to come out faster as one whole part, they would have to go with a different art style, and they would have to go with it wouldn't look at this scope. Let me put it this way: it wouldn't look as good as this. It wouldn't look as good as this if they was to try to make it one part and make the size smaller and everything like that. They wouldn't be able to go with this style because I think I talked about it in one of my podcasts actually. They said if they want these people want to make a remake to Final Fantasy VI, even Square Enix themselves. There's a lot of people at Square Enix are fans of Final Fantasy VI. They say it would take them 20 years if they was to do it on the scope of Final Fantasy VII Remake for Final Fantasy VI. They say it would take them 20 years, and plus Final Fantasy VI is a much bigger game than 7. They said it would take them 20 years to complete this game, to complete that game. So they could either break the game in parts so you could be able to play it, or we would have to wait 20 years to actually play the full game and all in one go, unless they don't do the Final Fantasy VII Remake route and go with a completely different art style and won't be on this scope. So you have to pick your poison, pretty essentially. You will have to pick your poison.
It's a dead end. Rockslide took out the bridge a while ago. Come on back, okay?
Okay.
Yeah, you will have to pick your poison. Marketing as remaking I don't know why people fell for the 2 disc. The game wasn't 2 discs. Final Fantasy VII Remake was 2 discs. 1 disc was for the
Gotta make a detour through a Shinra facility.
To think I almost made you our guide. Good thing I reconsidered.
Oh, on the PS4 version. The PS4 version was 2 discs. You had a game data disc and then the actual game disc. So I don't know why people thought that the game was actually 2 discs. I don't know how people thought that was the case. I agree, Code, but then you also gotta remember too. This is like Final Fantasy is a big IP, and then they want to try to cater to a wider audience. And this generation of gamers are graphic whores. Graphics whores. They are. If they are to remake other Final Fantasy titles, then I wouldn't want them to go to the whole Final Fantasy remake route. Just come up with a stylized art style, and I'm fine with that. Now, if they want to go with a realistic art style with future Final Fantasy games, go ahead. It's because it's a new Final Fantasy entry, so you can build the game like they did Final Fantasy 16 and stuff. You can build on that premise, but when you're taking a game, an old game that was very expansive and very big, and now you're trying to go that route with the direction that they're going, then that's where the problem comes in.
Come on.
Oh yeah, yeah, they did lie about the marketing, but because I remember when they mentioned it, and when we finally got the disc, I was like, oh, so this is just a data disc, and then the other disc is the disc to play on, and they still use that same marketing, so that's why I didn't fall for it the second time around. I was like, no, it's not 2 discs. Right. chakra.
Let's finish this. Gotta say, that one felt pretty good.
Funny, the graphics are supposed to be good in next gen, but why do female characters be ugly in modern games? Well, that's hey, you gotta blame that on ESG, DEI, and all this other bullshit with this Western ideology of why these female characters be looking like bastardized in Western games. And what's so sad about it is like now it's the Korean studios that's really taking the charge with you know, with the traditional standards of what gaming used to be. It used to be the Japanese, but they've been trying to kiss the West's ass, you know, for whatever reason to get that Western dollar. And especially Square Enix, Bandai Namco, which is so sad. Studios that have grown up with my entire life, you know. But hey, they want to learn. They're gonna eventually learn that this is not the route to go. And then Sega.
No local gas detected. Elevator access granted.
That's why indie studios is more important than ever before, and also create your own shit. You know, that's the only way to combat this stuff. You know, you speak with your wallet, or invest in indie studios, or create your own shit. That's the only way. And call out companies like Sweet Baby Inc. and expose them every chance you get, to the point where it's poison to any studio to hire them. You want to expose them so bad, and that any game that they touch, you won't buy the game. Any game that Sweet Baby Inc. or Black Girl Gamers or any of them that's consulting for any of these companies, your favorite companies, don't support the game. If that's what you truly believe in, then don't support it. If that's what you truly believe in. But as I said before, I'm not telling you how to spend your money. You spend the money however you want. That's your money. Because I always say that is because who am I to tell you not to spend your money, then I turn around and spend my money? That'll make me a fucking hypocrite. So you have to do what you think is best. But in order to stop this, we have to make it to the point to where it's poison, that it gives them a bad reputation for hiring them. That's how you have to get it. You have to get it to that point. And then these studios say, you know what? I can't hire this consultant agency because this consultant firm is going to hurt my bottom line, which is the money. Oh, okay, cool, Rolling Dodge. He said, I swear to God, it's buying Cosmos outfit. That'd be crazy, dude. Like, Code, don't say that about Cosmos. Please don't give me that. Don't, please. It says, but a meta thought. The more we fight, the more they will oppress us. No, I doubt. No. Like, this is the thing. They want you to think that they have us on the ropes, because the more you fight, we're getting to them. You already have them trying to wipe clean their profiles or their connections, you know, to certain things. And the more you put pressure on them, the louder they get. But they won't be able to hold pressure for too long once their bottom line starts to hurt. Because they're gonna start realizing that even eventually, if they get hurt for too much, eventually those ESG investments is going to start slowing down. And these studios are like, you know what, this is not fucking worth it. Like I'm sacrificing my fucking entire empire for this ESG or this diversity and inclusion, you know, equity and inclusion bullshit. I'm losing money. It's not worth it, you know? So you have to keep putting pressure on them. Keep putting pressure on them. Keep exposing them. Keep showing receipts. What's up? Oh, what's up, Dan?
Not really.
Yeah, man. You just got it. You, as I said before, those of you guys who are trying to fight this culture war, man, you have to understand we're playing on a different set of rules compared to these journalists and these activist groups. We're on a different playing field. The rules doesn't apply the same way as it applies to us. Because I always see in the comment sections, people say, like, you see the left, or you see these wokies, or you see the journalists, you see how they're doing this. They're winning because their behavior or their tactics is this way. We need to do the same thing for the win. No. That's a trap. That's the trap. Those rules doesn't apply to them. They can break the rules because they have the media and they also have the government on their side. The government is pretty much now labeling us for calling them out as extremists. They're calling us extremists. So they have the media and they have the activists. They have the government on their side. So those rules doesn't apply to them. They are allowed to dox you. They are allowed to harass you. They are allowed to do all those things to you. We can't play by those rules. We can't fight them that way. In order for us to fight them, we have to be more on our P's and Q's. We have to keep a tight ship. We have to have accuracy on how we report the news, and we also have to provide receipts for everything. Because they're waiting for us to slip up. They label us as extremists. They label us as racist. They label us as sexist and all these things.
Sorry.
That's why we have to be as accurate as possible because they're waiting for us to fuck up and slip up. Because the moment we slip up, they can use this against us and say, "See, we told you. They're exactly like we told you what they are." We can't do that. We can't. Because they're playing by a different rule set than us.
Good luck.
So we have to keep a tight ship. We have to make sure we have sources to everything that we provide. Because we cannot get put out fake news. The moment we start putting out fake news, the moment we start becoming reactionary like these people, that's going to blow up in our face. And we won't be able to get away with that. Only they can get away with that. So we have to take a different approach, and we have to attack it much differently, and we have to attack accordingly and precisely. Because they did the same thing to Trump supporters. Their Trump supporters are racist, they're sexist, they're all kinds of stuff. And the media always try to paint them as that. But when you turn around, look at all the riots from Antifa, BLM, everything they keep saying that the manga supporters are, you turn around, look at the left, they're doing those things. They're rioting, they're looting. During the whole Black Lives Matter riots and stuff, more black people died during these riots than anything else. More black people died during these riots and these lootings and stuff like that. During that time of George Floyd, more black people died, and it wasn't from MAGA supporters. It was from that side. Everything. Think about this. Everything that they call us, just reverse it, because it's actually them. So what they do to Trump supporters, they're doing it to gamers like us. They're doing the same thing. They're doing the same thing to us. Everything they say about us is the reverse. It's them. And yeah, Trump 2024, by the way. Yup. Yeah. And they still calling that shit an insurrection. After all the footage came out that these people, and then there's footage of manga supporters saying, "Yo, that's a Fed." They found federal officers wearing manga caps. This was all a setup. It was all a setup. And then the people that was acting like manga supporters busting out the windows, you see manga supporters pulling those people down, saying like, "Yo, what the fuck are you doing?" And then you find footage of police officers inviting them in. And this is the crazy part. The officers that were there, those officers end up dying not too long after that. Mysteriously. Some suicide, all kinds of stuff. Come on. it's all yo. It's this shit is some evil shit going on. Evil shit going on.
You're in good Take the lead.
So yes, so every time you look up when Nancy Pelosi's husband was attacked, right? The media went straight ahead and said it was a Trump supporter, a white supremacist that attacked him, and this, that, and the other. Then when you find out the actual report that came out, this person wasn't even a Trump supporter, and you find out that he's part of that he was part of the LGBT community. You found out that he was a lefty. But they try to paint the narrative. Every time they try to paint the narrative that it was somehow a Trump supporter, you find out it was never a Trump supporter. It was somebody from the left that's doing all this crazy shit. They do it every fucking time. They do it every fucking time. And then the moment you find out that it was a lefty, the media tried to scrub it under the rug. They try to brush it under the rug, and now they don't want to talk about it no more. When they find out that it wasn't a Trump supporter or a conservative that did that crime. They do it every time.
There's no way around it either. Just have to go through. Let's not waste any time. Mako this thick is dangerous.
Yup, and they still pass that narrative around about the insurrection. They still pass that stupid ass narrative when Trump said there's good people on both sides, when he was trying to say that there was good people on the white supremacist side during the whole during that whole situation. What was it called? I can't remember what it was called. When it was the taking down of the statues. And CNN and them, they chopped up the footage, because if you actually go watch the actual interview with Trump, he denounced the white supremacists. He denounced those neo-Nazis. And he said, I'm not talking about the neo-Nazis. They can go to hell. But he's talking about there was good people on both sides. Because you had people within the town who are also black who didn't want the statues taken down. You had people on both sides. You had good people on the opposition, and you had people on the other side who were against, who wanted the statues down. There were good people on both sides. And at the same time, he said, hell with the neo-Nazis. They can go to hell. The media didn't show that part. All they took was Trump saying there was good people on both sides. And then dumbass sheeps and dumbass NPCs ran with it. And then when it finally got exposed that Trump, through the whole Trump interview, that what he actually said, they're still running with that still to this day. The lie. The lie. That's how the media works. Yeah. That's what they do. They do it every time. And then you still have fucking NPCs. You still have fucking sheets that would still run with that lie. And then when you pointed to them that Trump didn't say that shit, they have Trump derangement syndrome. They don't want to hear it. They would double down on the stupidity. They would just double down. And at that point, you can't tell those people nothing. Just leave them alone. Just let them just be stupid. Yeah. And think about it. Every time people keep saying that we got we finally got Trump in the crosshairs now, Trump always wins.
Yeah, but if we keep using Mako to
you look on Twitter, yeah, we finally got him. Like, Trump is going down this time, and Trump gets out every time. Because if they had something on Trump, Trump would have been taken out by now. They would have been got him already. They keep saying, they always keep pinning stuff on him, and Trump beats it every time.
Naturally formed materia.
And the more they do it, they're actually waking people up. Because this is a political hit job.
For the Mako energy to condense into something like this, it must have taken an eternity.
I've always wondered.
Yeah.
How does materia...
Perfect example. Cole J said, perfect example with Amber Heard. People still believe Amber Heard is a victim. People still believe that shit.
Put it simply,
because those people, you can't, there's no hope for them. Their mind is already set, and they don't want to be wrong.
It allows allows us to tap into her power.
All the evidence came out against Amber Heard, and you still have people out there saying that she's the victim.
Really?
You can't help those people.
Magic
You can't.
sure is weird.
You can't help those people. Like at that point, you can't. Don't debate those people. Don't argue with those people. I wouldn't even tell you to block them. Just ignore them at that point.
It's an affront to science.
Just ignore them. Ain't nothing you can fucking do.
Hojo from Research and Development. His predecessor was a great man, but him.
You don't know how many friends I lost, and even family members that I had gotten into an altercation with when it came to COVID and the pandemic. A good portion of my family or a good portion of my friends got the vaccination and got boosted, and still caught this shit, and was way sicker than I was. Me and my daughter had caught COVID. My daughter recovered from COVID after 1 day. It took me 3 days to recover from COVID. I have family members and I have friends who got boosted like twice. Got the vaccine, got boosted and everything. Caught COVID and was even sicker. Yeah, not my in-house family. I'm talking about like relatives. Nobody in this house got vaccinated. Nobody in this house. Not my dad, not my sister, not my brothers. None of them. None of them. Not even my daughter. None of us got vaccinated. But I'm talking about relatives and friends and stuff like that. Argued us to death. And guess what they're doing? And this is what I told them. I said, yo, COVID is nothing more than the flu. And what's so crazy about it is, I said I found it funny when COVID was, making it was going through the media and everything. For some strange reason, when COVID started spiraling, all of a sudden the flu count disappeared. How did the flu disappear? COVID is running rampant, but the flu is going now. And then you got these dummies, these dumbasses, these sheeps. Oh, well, because we're wearing masks. So you wearing masks, all of a sudden the flu went away, but yet COVID is running rampant. COVID and the flu is the same strand, it's in the same family. And the testings can't really pick up what's the difference between the flu and COVID. So all of a sudden the flu goes away, but COVID is running rampant. Make that make sense. Make that make fucking sense. And I point that out to relatives, I point that out to friends, and they argued me to death about it. I said, think for a second. How the hell? We could never solve the problem for the flu, but now all of a sudden the flu is going, but COVID is here. Flu is going, but COVID is here. Make that make sense to me. And their answer is, well, because we all masking up. I said, oh my fucking God. You really believe that cloth that you put on, that fucking piece of tissue that you put on your fucking face is literally protecting you from COVID? I was like, there's nothing I can do. And then when you go to restaurants, you have to wear the mask while standing up and waiting for your seat, but when you sit down, you can take it off? So wait a minute. So the virus doesn't bother you until you, and it's safe when you sit down, but when you get up, you have to put it back on, that's when it goes after you? Make it make sense, people. Make it make fucking sense to me. Please. And I'm not saying that that COVID is not real. No, it's a flu. And just like any other virus or just like the flu, people die from it. People are going to die from it. But if we're going to shut down the entire economy over a fucking flu, over the fucking COVID, why don't we shut it down for the flu? People die every year from the flu. And yet you don't see us shutting down the economy. And this is what I told everybody. I said, I guarantee you, after time goes by, they're gonna tell us to treat the COVID as if it was the flu. And guess what? 3 weeks ago, the news reported, oh yeah, you can treat, now we can treat the COVID like a flu. We don't have to do lock-ins or quarantine anymore. It's like the flu and shit. They did exactly that. And now they're trying to pretend that none of this ever happened. They're trying to pretend the COVID never happened. The way the media covers this now. And now my relatives, now my friends, they feel fucking stupid. Some of them even came to me personally and DM'd me on Facebook and said, bro, you was right the whole time. Yeah. And you took that experimental injection. That injection, y'all was being experimented on. Umbrella and Hojo experimented on y'all. It didn't even finish its final testing phase. And what they did was they purposely put it under emergency use. So if you put it under emergency use, it allows them to be able to use it or whatever like that. Despite the phases or whatever, they're allowed to use it on you. And everybody was willing to line up and get injected with shit that wasn't fully tested. And then the other thing that cracks me up, you have some articles saying that how come we was never warned? Like now that we look at the data, how come no one never told us? What do you mean no one never told y'all and y'all wasn't warned? Y'all blocked and silenced them. You banned them. You took their medical license away. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? The information was out there. There was other professional voices that was speaking against the pandemic. But y'all shut them down. You blocked them. You censored them. You banned them. We warned y'all. We warned y'all. That's crazy. They trying to change. They're retroactively like changing history here. That's what boggles my mind. People lost jobs. Corporations got richer, especially Amazon, Netflix. All these mega corporations, Walmart, Best Buy, all these corporations made almost trillions of dollars. Because now you're stuck in the house. Now Amazon, people's gonna stay in the house and watch more streaming like Netflix. So Netflix was banking on. And the reason why Netflix and all these streaming services started to collapse is when they started slowly opening up the economy again. They started slowly opening up the economy, and when people started going back outdoors, people stopped watching streaming shows, and that's how Netflix started getting hurt. And it was a report. They said Netflix said, "Yo, we didn't think that the economy was going to open up this soon. They was planning to lock us down for 10 years. This wasn't supposed to happen. What's going on right now, us able to go out to restaurants and everything going back to normal, that was not part of the plan. This was all planned. They were planning to keep us locked in for the next 10 years. And because of people like us that kept calling this shit out, putting up receipts and making memes, because memes are very important. Memes can teach you a lot of things. The meme warriors out there, the meme warriors. You put them memes out there, making fun of these lunatics, people start questioning, like, I never heard of that. Memes can teach you a lot. Yeah, Trump had the thing was, Trump had to rush the vaccine out. But what Trump did was, Trump rushed it out so he knew if he got put out of office, they was going to force it on us. That there was no choice. They was going to force the vaccine. But him rushing it out there, we had a choice whether or not we wanted to take the vaccine. Trump gave us a choice. That's why he had to rush it out there. And also, everybody was against Trump. So even the people that was working on a vaccine or whatever like that didn't have Trump best interests at all. They all wanted to sabotage Trump. So nobody was on his side. And the thing was, they tried to blame Trump. And I'm like, how are you going to blame Trump for this pandemic? When Trump tried to close the country or tried to do the ban China, y'all called them racist for that. Crazy. Oh, so what we're doing. My fault. I'm embarrassed. This is why I can't play games and talk, because we get so deep into this shit, man. Am I going the right fucking way? Where I'm at? Oh shit. I'm gonna Oh, I was going it was this way. Because I'll be in the area all day. But yeah, let me get going. I've been sticking around for too long. Oh yeah. Perfect block takes time to master. I get it every once in a while. Yo, I'm telling you right now, as we get closer to the 2024 election, I'm just saying, just be careful, guys. It's going to get nutty. It's getting nutty right now. Cat Williams wasn't lying. 2024, a lot of shit going to get exposed. If you haven't found what's going on, the whole thing with Puff Daddy, with the human trafficking or trafficking of young girls. You got that going on. Then you have the Nickelodeon documentary that's going on. And as these pedophiles and all this other crazy stuff is getting exposed, then all of a sudden, the Baltimore Bridge collapsed. All of a sudden. When all this stuff is being highlighted. And now everybody's attention is on the bridge now. So, as we get closer to the election, man, I'm just saying be careful because it's going to get nutty. It's going to get crazy out in the streets. Social media is going to be toxic. It's going to even be even more toxic as we get closer and closer to this election. So all I'm saying is just be careful, man. Be careful. Watch over your family. Watch over your back. It's going to get nutty. Yeah, I want that Epstein list too. They like I said, it's so much stuff going on, man. But it all will be revealed over time. Trust me, these monsters aren't getting away with this shit. This is why they're panicking. This is why that these people, these nut jobs, are behaving the way they're behaving because they know their time is up, and they're scared.
I got this. Sephiroth.
serious? Damn, my nigga wild. Hold up.
Watch your mouth.
That's that.
Gee. Whoo. Alright, hold up. I gotta recover. There we go. Yeah. What do you think they're doing with illegal immigration, man? These motherfuckers allowing this illegal immigration because they're going to try to use these illegal immigrants to use them as voters. They're going to use them. They're going to try to use them to vote. This is what you call. These are called human missiles. These are human missiles. Take a bunch of illegal immigrants, put them in red states so you can turn the state purple, or flip a state. Because they're going to try to use these immigrants. Got violence every fucking where. New York City, even my city of Philadelphia is crazy with what's going on with these violence, especially going on with these illegal immigrants. But they try to make you feel guilty when you question this stuff. You're racist against illegal immigrants and shit like that for you calling this shit out. People fucking stupid, man. All you gotta do is sell these people victimhood. That's all you gotta do, and that's how you get their vote, and that's how you able to control people. That's how you lie to people. Like I laugh, but I get irritated at the same time. For people that voted for fucking Biden, like y'all fell for it. Y'all got fucking duped. Y'all got fucking duped. We're in the current state right now in our country because y'all vote, because the motherfuckers that voted for Biden. Our economy is fucked. Illegal immigration is out of fucking control. It's all this nonsense that's going on right now, and but they had y'all believe that Trump was the problem. They use fearmonger, and the narrative of racism. They had y'all believe that Trump was Hitler. They had y'all believe that Trump was going to come start rallying black people up and gays up and stuff like that and put us in concentration camps. They had everybody believe that Trump was going to do that. I look at Biden supporters sideways. Y'all put us in this situation. Y'all did. Y'all did. Biden can hardly fucking talk. He trips up the fucking steps. He trips upwards. He don't fall down the steps. He trips upwards. And you really believe that senile man is running this country?
Auto gas levels reduced by 20%.
Slow. Fucking slow.
Auto gas levels reduced by 70%.
And Biden literally fucking told y'all, if y'all don't vote for him, you not black. And then y'all motherfuckers turn around and vote for the nigga that passed the fucking crime bill that put blacks and Hispanics in fucking jail. Fucking slow. Fucking slow. Y'all voted for the nigga that's responsible for the crime bill. Y'all voted for the nigga that put y'all in fucking jail. Y'all voted for him. Turn around and voted for that nigga. Y'all like fucking dumb. Yeah. And the thing was, before Harris became VP for Biden, she was shit talking Biden. She was shit talking him and calling him out on this shit. And then the whole narrative switches once she becomes vice president. And Harris, she's responsible for putting a lot of black men in jail. And y'all sit there, and every time people call out Harris, you got black people just protecting her, saying that this is just pure racism, you know, because she's a black woman, a woman of color. I'm like, are y'all fucking ridiculous? Harris put a bunch of black men in jail. A bunch of black men in jail. And then on top of that, she never claimed her blackness. She never claims her blackness. She never does. That's what boggles my mind about my people. As long as they have the same skin color, we're behind them 100%. Even if they're dumb, we're going to back them because they're black. Harris never considered herself black. Because she's half black and half Indian, I think. She always embraced her Indian roots. Always embraced her Indian roots. Always did. And then now when it's time to become the either vice president or president, all of a sudden she used her blackness, and black people fall for that shit every fucking time. Every fucking time. Fucking stupid. Yeah. Alright, yup, that's right, chicken. That's how it is. As long as they're a Democrat, it doesn't matter what they are. What they are. Hillary, her mentor was a white supremacist. But everybody wanted to vote for Hillary because she's a fucking woman. It's just fucking crazy. Fucking crazy, man. Yeah. They do it all the time. But yeah, every black person was rallying behind Harris. When Harris denied her blackness, every chance she got, she denied her blackness. Every chance. Every chance. And she put more black motherfuckers in jail than anything. But because she looked black, we gotta support her. Like, that's what baffles me about my people, man. And if you want to destroy this country, the best way to do it is to use a person of color. The best way to do it. Or a woman. Get a woman or a person of color if you want as far as politics is concerned. Because you can use them as a Trojan horse. You can use black people, women, or gay, or whatever as a Trojan horse, because people are so sensitive, and people want to feel so represented so bad. If you want to fuck this country up, just get a person that look like any minority group and put them in the forefront, and people's going to vote for them, because you're going to have people of color or marginalized people going to vote for them based on their skin color and sexual orientation. And then you're going to have white guilt motherfuckers who's going to vote for that person because of their white fucking guilt. Cracks me up. AOC is another dumbass. And you still got people that supports AOC. Another dumbass. She's another puppet. Another one. me see. It just baffles me, yo.
Up ahead. Looks like a way out.
Yeah, that's what they do, man. Like, you can't tell them nothing, man. Like, that's why I don't argue with. I avoid. I don't talk about politics. I don't talk about social. I don't talk about culture war stuff to my friends or relatives. I don't talk about none of that shit.
What?
I don't talk about none of that shit to them. They are like, there's nothing you can do for them. So I just stay to. I just keep it to myself. Oh, thanks, Chris.
You said you wanted to be a hero.
Wish I hadn't.
Alright, it's hard mode version.
Someone should tell us.
Woo! Alright, let's see what we got here. This is fire, so evade, it's capture attempt, or free capturing, wood crusher, destroys leg while it's on the scene.
Try to mix it up a little. You need to vary your attacks.
Alright, let's go with some light fire first. Let's see what we get here.
Show them what we can do. Not doing so great.
Rookies.
Get me out of here.
Shouldn't be too hard.
Time to kick it up a notch. I won't let you down.
Try to keep your guard up.
Damn it! Not again.
Get it together. Stand.
Woo.
When we're done.
Of course.
Got him. Let's go, let's go, let's go.
Let's finish this. Sephiroth, take the lead.
Woo. Alright.
On me.
Let's go, let's go, let's go.
Done.
Sephiroth. Pretty mobile.
Knock it down.
Oh! Oh!
I don't just fight with a sword.
What the hell? Alright. Let's go with the chocolate pull real quick. Alright, we want the hill fall.
It's all you.
Oh yeah, I like that.
Stand back.
Stand back.
Are you serious? I have to bring them back. Damn it. Ah, no. Damn. I didn't know that's gonna take that much health. Okay, I gotta be careful of that. He said, I'm sure they deserve a chance to prove themselves, but not in my airplane, thanks. Oh, that would be cool. Chicken. That would be cool.
Wait.
Huh?
Oh, what's up, Neo?
What?
Oh, what's up, Brad? Alright, we gotta do this battle again.
Someone should tell us.
Got it.
You're in good hands.
Oh, I knew I forgot to equip something. Damn it. I knew I forgot something. That's what I forgot. Shit. Okay.
Stand back.
Oh, snap. Are you serious? Crap.
Crazy creep.
Let's retry the battle. Alright, let me go check out my material real quick. I know I forgot something. Alright, we don't need SS no more, so get it. 1 second, guys. Heal material. Heal material. Yeah, alright, Sephiroth got it. Okay. Alright, let me use that then. Yeah, I'm going to stream Stellar Blade. I'm going to. I would have to see, because like I said, when my first playthrough with games that story heavy, I cannot stream while playing those games because I get into conversations with you guys that I really enjoy, and then I never pay attention. Then I'm never really into the story because I'm, involved with you guys. So I'm not sure yet. If I decide to do like a second playthrough, then I may. I'm not sure. I'm not sure yet. Don't quote me on it, but I'll think about it.
Wish I had.
It thinks we're out of material.
Someone should tell us we're not.
Be my guest.
Maybe try mixing it up more?
Try to mix it up a little.
Get him! Not doing so great.
Rookies.
Get me out of here.
Shouldn't be too hard.
Come on. Oh, come on! You serious? Come on. You literally stopped me from shooting. Go. Thank you.
Time to kick it up a notch.
Abilities will do some chocolate.
Defense cloud.
Crazy creatures on this mountain.
Thanks to all the Mako, no doubt.
Stand back.
Damn.
Gotta be careful.
Alright, I gotta figure out how to beat this. This dude's taking so much damn health, it's not even funny. you ever watched Castlevania series. Only watched the first season. Then when the moment the second season came, when I saw the trailer of the second season, and I started seeing the race swapping and stuff, and then the addition of characters that not supposed to be there. I was like, I'm not watching that bullshit.
Get back.
This way.
You said you wanted to be a hero.
Wish I...
Oh, what the hell am I doing? I'm sitting here watching the scene and where
Someone should tell us we're not.
I guess. Stand back.
No, you gotta keep your guard up. I won't hit.
Try to mix it up a little. Try to keep your guard up.
Gotta be careful.
Aim to vary your attacks.
Time to kick it up a notch. Try this. Not doing so great.
Rookies.
I owe you one.
When we're done.
Of course.
Defense bow.
You're in good crazy creatures on this mountain.
Thanks to all the Mako, no doubt.
Here we go.
Let's finish this. Sephiroth, take the lead. It's all you.
Stand back.
Stand back. It's all you. I got this.
Yo, what the fuck? What the hell going on? I literally used Kuraga. Where's my Kuraga? There we go. What the fuck? Ah.
Stand back. It's a good thing they just... On me. Done?
Sephiroth.
Man, let's see if we can get this.
Pretty mobile.
Till we knock it down.
Good thing I don't just fight with a sword. Show them what we can do. It's all you.
You're in good hands.
Stand back. Get him.
fighting. Damn it.
I got this. It's all you. Stand back. I won't go for the legs. Get him.
Stand back.
Stand back. Got it.
Move in.
Copy. It's all you. I got this.
Doing good.
Damn it. Not again.
Get it together.
Damn it. You're done.
Let's go. Oh, God. Let's synergy this.
Take the lead.
Let's go.
Take out its
What? Oh! Ah!
Take the lead. Stand back. It's all you. Stand back. I won't let you down.
Yes. Is that my move? Oh, no, it's not.
You're practically panting.
I'm excited.
Such a puppy.
What is this nigga doing?
Don't like the looks of this.
Stay alert.
Oh!
Little help?
Oh!
Stand back. Might want to steer clear of the gas. Watch the gas. Sephiroth, take the lead. I got this. It's all you.
Stand back.
Stand back. Sephiroth, take the lead.
Can't go near the Mako.
I got all you.
Stand.
I won't let you down.
Yes! Alright, come on. It's almost over, guys.
Let's finish this.
Let's do this.
Get him. I won't let you down.
Ah!
Show him what we can do.
Let's go, Sephiroth! Yes! Oh, you.
Get him.
Goodbye, asshole! He did! Why is he not dead?
I got this.
Why is he not dead?
Take it from here.
They was about to rip. They was about to rip me off, yo. Jesus. They was about to rip. Yo.
Nice work.
They were about to rip me off. He had no health. He was about to one-shot us both.
Okay, hold up. Maybe I'm missing something here. But everything you've said.
They was what? Yo, he was trying. Yo, they was about to rip me off.
He's pure evil, trying to kill everyone on the planet. Help me to understand this shit. Tell me something that'll really make my blood boil.
Oh, I will. I will.
Bro, I was about to rage.
You wait out here, Tifa.
No way! I want to go too. Please?
Sorry, no civilians. Even if we weren't on a mission.
Come on!
See that soldier right there? That's supposed to be Cloud right there. That's Cloud.
Carry on.
And Tifa didn't know. This is why Cloud remembers part of the story, because he was there. But he's taking Zack's memories on top of that. I know, Pilgrim. I'm just like fucking irked. Oh my god, fucking irked.
Didn't expect it to be all systems go.
You'd think it'd be running at reduced output, like most last-gen models.
And let me guess, villagers don't have a clue about this.
Knowing Shinra? Of course not.
The company really needs to be more transparent.
Tell that to the president.
What exactly is the problem with this place?
The people in charge. While most reactors are under the jurisdiction of urban planning, this one is overseen by R&D.
Now, this is the part that really gets me when it comes to the whole crisis core thing.
Whatever you see here, you are not
because
of it.
Oh, I won't.
Because in Crisis Core, when we get here, now in Crisis Core, Genesis is supposed to be here. This is why I hated Crisis Core, because you played this actual scene, but you're playing as Zack, because Zack lived through this.
Words to your sword first.
And in Crisis Core, when Sephiroth finds out that his mom is, that Jenova is the calamity from the sky or whatever like that, and on this part where they making monsters using Jenova cells, Genesis pops up here. Right? So if Cloud got Zack's memories, why isn't Genesis here? This is why I hated Crisis Core. Because people tell me, well, this is, Cloud wouldn't know that, but he has Zack's memories, so he should know that then.
What are these things?
It's like for Crisis Core to be canon, there's no way in the world it should ignore Crisis Core, since Crisis Core is supposed to be canon, right? He has Zack's memories, right? Genesis is supposed to be right here. You can't pick and choose when this compilation stuff is relevant. That's why I hated Crisis Core. When I saw Genesis pop up on this part, I'm like, what the fuck? I'm like, what? Stupid.
The malfunction must be forcing the pods to depressurize. Cloud, go out and shut off.
Yeah, that's why I ignore Crisis Core. Crisis Core don't exist to me. I don't count it as canon. Angel doesn't exist to me. Genesis doesn't exist to me. All that shit was stupid. All of it. I hate these sequences. Yeah, that's why it boggles my mind that people love that fucking compilation, man. That's what boggles my mind. Especially Crisis Core. It boggles my mind.
What are you doing?
These pods were built for the production of artificial materia. But Hojo...
Oh, my day is good. Thanks, Meat. Doing real good.
Cages for animals.
Doing real good. I'm just chilling with you guys. It's my birthday, and I'm just chilling with you guys playing this game on the... So the adaptive triggers, like the PS5 controller is just the worst to me. DualShock 4 was way better.
But he didn't stop at animals. Oh,
he said original Final Fantasy VII is his canon, everything else is his Kingdom Hearts.
Look.
How was your day, Meat? Understand, man. Get this moment. Yeah, Final Fantasy VII average children, yeah. I can agree with that. The only thing that's canon to me.
Ever since I was a child, I knew that I was different. That I was special. But not like this. Not like this.
Eventually, we went back to the inn. But when we got there, Sephiroth locked himself in his room.
The mayor had been looking forward to having dinner with bona fide soldiers. So
but
he didn't take
a close friend of mine told me yesterday the PS5 controller is worse than it. Yeah, it is. And this thing drifts like a motherfucker, and it drifts early.
Must have sucked.
Yeah, how come?
What happened?
The main reason why I wanted to play Kingdom Hearts was because of Final Fantasy. I didn't really give a fuck about the Disney characters. When I found out that when they first announced that Square and Disney was doing a game together, crossover with Final Fantasy and Disney characters, I didn't give a shit about the Disney characters. All I cared about was the Final Fantasy characters. And the thing about Kingdom Hearts that made me mad, you never visit any Final Fantasy worlds. You never visit any Final Fantasy worlds at all. Only Disney worlds. And then I noticed after part 2, even with part 2, like there wasn't a lot of Final Fantasy characters. It was still Disney heavy. And then I was already predicting. I was like, yo, as these games come out, there's gonna be less and less Final Fantasies, and I was right. Like they had no, like the base game to Kingdom Hearts 3 had no Final Fantasy characters.
And he acted like I wasn't even there. Busy, I suppose.
Yo, dog, like Kingdom Hearts 3 was a bad game. I don't care what nobody says. I hated that damn game. I had like a 20-minute review. Just like how I did that rant, my Final Fantasy Rebirth rant, I did a 20-minute rant on Kingdom Hearts 3. You can go check that out too on my channel. And I never played that game ever again. I didn't care for it. And then they had a nerve to charge you for that DLC. The DLC was nothing but a boss challenge DLC. But they charged you an arm and a leg for that. And then to get you to get it, they put Final Fantasy characters in the DLC. I said, y'all think y'all slick. You're not getting my money.
Even so, The rent on that plot was basically what kept the village afloat.
Some people try to say Kingdom 3 is better than. Well, get the fuck out of here.
I mean,
Try to say Kingdom Hearts 3 is better than. Get the fuck out. Get out of here.
Sleeping or something?
What if he's sick?
Kingdom Hearts 2 was the truth. No, that's disrespectful saying Kingdom Hearts 3 was better than 2. Get the fuck out of here with that shit.
Took a look around the place, but Sephiroth was nowhere to be seen.
Kingdom Hearts 3 sunk that franchise in the clown shell kit. I was only invested in Kingdom Hearts because of the Final Fantasy characters. I didn't give a shit about anything else. I wanted to see what other Final Fantasy characters was going to be in the fucking game. And I loved Kingdom Hearts 2 though. The gameplay and everything, I enjoyed the fuck out of it. But it still lacked. It didn't have enough Final Fantasy characters in it.
It was news to me too.
Like, I grew up with Disney, but I did not go to Kingdom Hearts for Disney. I went there for Final Fantasy. And we was getting less and less of that shit. And then when the first spin-off, Chains of Memory, came out for Game Boy Advance, I was like, why? I said, so we're not going to get a 3? Why are we getting Chains of Memory? Then I found out that, like, my brother is a Kingdom Hearts fiend, like Kyo and DX Strike. My brother Kyo had a Game Boy Advance, so he went and grabbed Chains of Memories. And I said, oh, it's just a spin-off. Then I found out that it's canon. I said, why are you going to put, like, a canon event, such as Chains of Memories, and put it on the Game Boy Advance? Why? I had a Game Boy Advance SP, but I'm not a handheld guy. Why are you going to put, like, critical information, critical story, in a whole different platform? And then they just kept doing that shit. I didn't buy none of the other stuff. I didn't buy none of the PSP games, the 3DS games. I bought none of those damn games. They was not getting my money.
Genova. MEGL 77-1977. Genova. Verified as an ancient. MEGL 9/13/1977. Genova project approved.
Mm-hmm.
So, they named the life form Genova. And once they understood what she was, they grew ambitious.
Hey, Sephiroth. What you got there?
Leave me be.
Legal Lord Vice President 2028. Don't get me started. The mobile game, yeah, dog. Those mobile games, bro. Those mobile games. They when I seen all those spinoffs, I was like, they're not getting my money. They're not getting my money. I said they milk, and then every spinoff game that comes out, you're always revisiting the same locations, but different story events happen most of the time. It's all you revisiting the same places, the same Disney characters. I say, yo, they're really fucking y'all over.
The name of Sephiroth's mother.
I ain't gonna lie, they did Kairi dirty in Kingdom Hearts 3. I was hyped. I was like, oh man, they gonna finally like Kairi gonna get a Keyblade and all that. Yo, dog, Kairi was so fucking useless in that damn game. So useless. I waited all these years for all this. For Kingdom Hearts 3. That shit was garbage. I really like the first two Kingdom Hearts. Yeah, the first two were good. The first two were good. The first two Kingdom Hearts games were good. But yeah, they have a mobile game for Kingdom Hearts, and all that shit is like a prequel, but all that shit has critical information. All that shit is canon. And then that's what happened in Kingdom Hearts 3. They had some of the mobile characters or whatever in the game, especially at the end. And I'm like, if so, you didn't play none of that shit. No, I didn't care about the HD remixes. I wasn't playing none of those again. I was not getting got again. I played the first 2 games. I didn't need no remixes or anything. I was just waiting for the 3rd game. They waited too long. And the game, to me, in my personal opinion too, the game felt dated. If Kingdom Hearts 3 was around launch of the PS4, like the launch window title, I think it would have had, to me, I probably would have received it a lot better. But like, Kingdom Hearts 3 felt like an incomplete game. It felt like a tech demo. Because you had these big environments, but there was nothing you can really do in the environments. The thing that got me hype in the trailer in Kingdom Hearts 3 was when they showed the trailer when using Rapunzel's world, and they had the town. And the way they showed the town, I thought it was going to be like this big bustling town that you can explore. And that shit was so fucking linear and so constricted. I said, are you fucking kidding me? Like I said, I don't have no problem if they want to do spin-offs and stuff. But the thing about what they did with these spin-offs, they put critical information, important parts of the story in it. So you really, so if you was like a loyal Kingdom Hearts fan, you was invested in it, you would buy it. But if you was new to the series, you would have to catch up on all that material. Thanks, Scott. Yeah, Glenn, like, bro. The only reason why I knew Glenn, because Glenn was advertised with the Ever Crisis. But when that nigga popped up in this game, I was like, and even in the trailer of Rebirth, they showed the dude in the cloak. I said, that better not be Glenn. Because when he walks away, I see the beard. He has the goatee. And I said, yo, and the way his jaw structure is, I'm like, that better not be Glenn. But when the game finally come out and he revealed himself, I said, this nigga Glenn is in this game. I said, you got to be kidding me. They putting mobile niggas in this joint? I was like, oh.
Hey, you! Get in there! The villagers need your help!
Did you skip? Oh, what I missed? No, you need. No, you didn't. No, you missed nothing.
Let me through! My son's still in there!
I'm sorry, he's gone!
This part 2 was okay. They made you interact with this part right here. And I didn't like the fact they made him. I understand that he's injured, but god damn, man, they just slowing the paces and shit.
So keep your eyes peeled. God, get your head straight. I need you to secure the way out now.
Yes, sir.
Why would he?
And that's sad. You never got just to Cloud never got to say anything to his mom.
Is this? Am I gonna die?
See, there's Cloud right there. That soldier that was laying there, facing the house.
I'm coming.
That's actually Cloud right there. That soldier that was laying, the soldier right there that's laying down. That's actually Cloud right there. He was trying to go save his mom. I mean, around casually and shit. This is
Almost there.
3, which is the Shinra soldiers trying to save Mom.
Please be okay. Sephiroth.
See, there's Cloud right there. Remember when he had that flashback, it showed Cloud looking upwards at the house because that's the vision that he got from that. Isn't that crazy? There's Cloud right there, and you're actually playing as Zack. Cloud was trying to save his mom. That's why he has that vivid memory of the door in the house being on fire, because he was there at that moment lying on the ground. And you even see the camera right there showing us that Shinra soldier. Yeah.
Run away.
Sephiroth won't show up much after these scenes, after this game truly starts. Yeah. How come Cloud walk properly but can't, or can Crouch walk perfectly fine? Yeah, he was originally a good guy, but realized how he was created, turned him. Yeah, because he believed, because he saw his. So Sephiroth pretty much seen Genova as a god. Like his mother, he's seen his mother as a god, and the planet and etc. had pretty much was like, I guess you would say, afraid of her. That's the way he's seen it, and you know that the planet itself is his birthright. So this would be different. Remember when Sephiroth in the original, where he was killing people? So yeah, so they made this to like almost like an interactive part, which. Let me charge my controller.
Stop! You sick son of a bitch! That's far enough! Drop the sword!
This dude is crazy. Shoot, yeah, like you already saw 2 of your mans get killed. At this point, you should have shot that nigga. Just you might as well just fire the gun. Just fire it. You might as well. Why are you standing there just pointing the gun at Sephiroth? You should just shot at the nigga. Took a chance. Ah! Oh, come on. He said, but it's nuts. Sephiroth shouldn't have reacted this way. I agree. Roland Dodge. Him discovering all this stuff, like, he just snapped out, like, overnight. Yo, now that you put it that way, he said, but it's nuts that Sephiroth shouldn't have reacted this way. Well, there is blood. When he cut the other dudes, blood gushed out when he sliced them. And when you was crawling over, they did show the blood gush out when he sliced them on that part. But yeah, you don't see the blood right here on the sword, but it would show blood when he swiped at them. What kind of excuse is that? That doesn't make any sense at all. He said he's angry about what they did to his mom. He just committed mass murder. So the inconsistencies of the blood in these cutscenes is ridiculous.
to hide.
He said he's smiling at we. Yeah, he was fully going at that. After that, he was going. He was done.
Decided that he was going to confront him. Dad.
Killed their pops.
Sephiroth, wasn't it? He did this, didn't he?
Obviously.
Sephiroth. Soldiers. Mako. Shinra. I'm sick of this. I'm sick of all of this!
She's ready. She's ready to go in. And see, I can see from Zack's point of view, he's sad. He's like, yo, man, like, this is somebody else. This is a town of, I'm watching a town of innocent people. I don't know these people, but these are Cloud's family and friends that I'm watching this man that I looked up to kill everyone. Mass genocide. So I wonder why Sephiroth didn't kill Cloud, Tifa, Barrett, etc. Well, Barrett wasn't here. The reason why Sephiroth didn't kill Tifa was because, or Zack, was because right here, after he slices at Tifa, Zack tries to fight Sephiroth and gets fucked up. Cloud is the one that kills Sephiroth. Cloud was the one that sneaks up on Sephiroth because of Sephiroth's arrogance. He said, no way in hell could Tifa ever hope to wield Masamune. He sliced the shit out of her. See, this part didn't happen. Cloud, the actual Cloud, held Tifa and carried her. So now this right here is a mixture of both Zack's and Cloud memories. The real Cloud did this part. Zack went into the room to fight. While this was going on, Zack was in there fighting Sephiroth, getting fucked up. And then you see Zack's body fly out the door because he beats Zack's ass so bad. And then Cloud turns around, and then Cloud takes Zack's Buster Sword, and then he stabs the shit out of Sephiroth. See, now this is the part right here where it's Zack. This is all Zack right here.
Here I am, your son. Mother, together we will reclaim our world.
Yeah, I agree. Ajay said this backstory scene would probably have a bigger impact if it wasn't spoiled quick in the flashbacks and remake. Of course. That's why I was losing my mind when I was playing remake. I said, what the fuck? What is going on here? Why is Cloud getting visions of Nibelheim already?
The ones who robbed you of the planet. Your planet.
Nah, bro. Zack. Sephiroth was done, bro. Like, he had no lingering feelings or friendship with Zack at all.
Now and forever.
It's crazy because in the OG, did people think Zack was Cloud? No. Every time people saw Cloud, they just thought of Zack because he has the. People never really saw a soldier up close and personal. So Zack was a soldier that people saw up close and personal, especially when Arab seen Cloud. He has every soldier got the blue eyes because they got the Genova cells injected in them, and they wear the same outfit pretty much. Soldiers wear the same outfit. So seeing Cloud, people got reminded of Zack.
They were mine by right. This planet too, for I have been chosen.
Now,
I believed in you.
Zack, Sephiroth is a half-breed. He's a Cetra, like Arab.
Whoever the hell you are!
Sephiroth is a Cetra and a human, or you know, the people of this planet. So he's a half-breed. and he has a mixture of the Genova cells in him. So he's like a cross of three things: Genova, Cetra. Well, Genova had the Cetra. Yeah. So he's a Cetra. He has the Genova cells, and then he has the human in him.
And that's the last thing I remember.
Yeah, Sephiroth was a fake.
The rest is a blank.
The hell it is? What happened?
It was all over the news. I remember watching it with my mom. They said he went missing during a training exercise. But then, the story changed. A couple days later,
because
they
Shinra was
started
spreading
reporting that he was
propaganda.
killed in action.
Because
Yeah,
Shinra didn't
that's
want to
it.
be responsible for what happened to Nibelheim, so they spread fake news around to cover up their fuck ups. And that their favorite famous hero, Sephiroth, that they created, was the one that did it.
What I meant was, screw Shinra for manipulating honest folks.
It doesn't matter what they said back then. Sephiroth was in Midgar. We fought him. Whatever happened, he's alive.
To know about alive so much as around?
But why come back now?
Part human, part Cetra, part Genova. I forgot about all three, yeah.
After 5 years.
Sephi, I'm biracial. Shut up, chicken. He said Sephi, I'm biracial.
Because he wants to finish.
He said this game spawned a lot of critical thinkers.
And rule over the planet with Genova at his
Genova's only Cetra is because you ever see the movie called The Thing by John Carpenter, one of my favorite movies. The Thing was this I ain't gonna lie, Genova, I think they probably got inspired by The Thing, the John Carpenter The Thing, because The Thing was pretty much Genova. It was an organism that came from space. It came from space and it replicates people. That's what Genova was. Genova was a calamity from the sky that came from a meteor, landed on their planet, and the Cetra discovered it. And what it did was it jumped on and latched onto a Cetra, and it mimics people. It looks like people. And that's how it was able to kill the Cetra, knock out the Cetra population. Genova got so powerful, the Cetra had to get together to pretty much seal it away, and at the cost of their race. And then Shinra ended up excavating it and found Genova. They end up finding Genova. They end up digging it up by accident. So pretty much what Genova is pretty much the John Carpenter's The Thing. Because in The Thing with Kurt Russell and Keith David, is an organism that landed in Alaska or Antarctica, wherever, in Antarctica, and when it latches onto a living organism, it can replicate it, and that's what Genova was. So the reason why Genova is a Cetra is because Genova had took over a Cetra. So when you look at Genova in the capsule that Sephiroth had took, that is a Cetra, because that's the last thing that Genova had taken over. Now this scene is different. This never happened in the original that I mentioned in my video. Like I said before, I said a lot of the problems could have been solved if Tifa would have opened her damn mouth and approached Cloud and say, "Hey Cloud, like how do you know this stuff? The story's not lining up with what I remember," and stuff like that. And I always thought that when I was younger, maybe like Cloud, a lot of things could have been dealt with and solved with Cloud if Tifa would have opened her mouth earlier. But what they did here,
this is gonna sound crazy.
Tifa's talking to Aerith and say, "Yo, like this nigga, how do Cloud know?" Like, I'm telling you right now, Cloud wasn't there. I'm telling you right now, this nigga wasn't here. How do you know this shit? So what they're doing differently here is Tifa's actually going to do what I wanted Tifa to do in the original game. Approach this nigga and bring it to his attention. My daughter always say that because my daughter has a crush on Sephiroth and Cloud, but my daughter loves the fuck out of Sephiroth, and my daughter keeps saying Sephiroth did nothing wrong. He said y'all don't understand him. He's misunderstood. My daughter always say that. He did nothing wrong. Y'all just accusing him. I can change him, Dad.
Sorry, did I wake you?
Nope. What's going on?
Oh, it's nothing really. There's just something I need to ask you.
Yeah, so Tifa, she did right. She approached him.
Great, but not here. Follow me.
Now remember I told you in the video, bitch ass Sephiroth comes in. Like I said, every time Sephiroth shows up, he's about to fuck the plot up. He realized like, yo, this Tifa's about to snitch. Tifa's about to snitch on me. So Sephiroth's like, yo, don't trust this bitch. I killed like bro, I fucking killed her. This bitch is lying. Like that's why he's trying to get in his head, because in the original she never approached Cloud. So in this one she's approaching Cloud, and Sephiroth's like, yo, I can't have this shit. Like, yo, Cloud, that bitch lying. Man, Sephiroth is insane. Sephiroth lost his damn mind. It can't get any more clearer than that, man. This dude don't give a fuck. Like there's no saving this nigga. Now, this is all new material right here, guys.
Do you think Midgar's over there? Anyway.
There's something I need to ask you too.
Shoot.
That night,
I like this.
5 years ago, at the reactor, I saw you lying there.
See, now he's recalling memories that he saw her, but he don't know which ones. Is it Zack's memories he remember, or is it his own memories? Yeah. And she's trying to figure it out. Like, damn, like this nigga know, but how? Now remember, she was knocked out, so she don't remember Cloud coming in and saving her.
Wait, what are you implying? That I died? That I'm some kind of imposter? Can't believe I'm having this conversation with you, but here we are. Here, look. My scar. That proof enough?
Yeah, see, and then she flashes Cloud. So
after you left,
I'm thinking another reason why they gave her that black shirt underneath is because that's where the scar is at. She lifts up the black part.
Wasn't just
so
him,
when she flashes Cloud.
The doctor who operated on me all night, and the nurses who looked after me for days on end. I'm here now because they were there for me then.
He says the writer doing it with his own ideas and subverting expectations. So do you think they should or shouldn't added this stuff? To me, we didn't like.
Tell you that.
I don't mind additions. With like I said, the kind of remake that I wanted from Final Fantasy VII was give us the one-to-one plot, but add shit to it to flesh shit out. Because if you add shit to it, because there's moments where they add context to things, and that feels fresh and new. That's all they had to do. And then of course, Cloud was. My daughter said on this part, she said, "Wow, why is Cloud so sassy in this game?" Because my daughter loves Cloud, especially in the remake. And she's like, and when the way he was talking to Tifa in this part, she's like, "Why are you so sassy in this game?"
I thought we could just pick
AJ stupid.
Like nothing had changed. But I guess I was.
Yo, Puyo stupid. He said, "Bro got flashed twice and still thinks she's fake." Yo, Puyo is stupid.
But maybe I shouldn't have been.
Yeah, the whole point of a remake, a remake is supposed to be the definitive experience. Let's talk about this for a second. We're gonna talk about this for a second. The thing that gets me bad, the reason I'm glad you brought up Resident Evil 1, because Resident Evil 1 remake is a perfect example of a remake. Because the thing that get me pissed off about this community when it comes to Final Fantasy VII Remake, they will always tell you, well, if you want the original story, there's always the original game. You can always play that. But the whole point of a remake is supposed to become the definitive version of the original game. Like, there's no reason with Resident Evil 1, right? With Resident Evil 1 Remake, you never hear anybody tell you to go play the PS1 Resident Evil game. But you know why? Because Resident Evil 1 Remake is the definitive experience. There's no reason to go back and play the PS1 version of the game unless you want to speed run the game or whatever like that, right? So, there's no reason for me to play that version. No reason. No reason at all. If I want the Resident Evil 1 experience, the definitive experience, play Resident Evil Remake. Resident Evil Remake takes the original story and it adds and it expands. And if it removes something, it replaces it with something even better. That's what a remake does. That's what a remake is supposed to do. Because if Resident Evil 1 Remake feels like even though it's a familiar game, it feels like a new game at the same time. Because of the new gameplay mechanics, the added story bits that they added, not changed, added to the game. They add shit to the game. They expanded it and made it better. So you would never hear anybody say, well, go back and play the original PS1. No. The remake of Resident Evil 1 is the definitive experience for Resident Evil 1. So when it comes to Final Fantasy VII Remake, this is not the definitive experience for Final Fantasy VII. It's not. Because this is something completely different. This is something completely different. Yes, you are going through the story beats of Final Fantasy VII, but you're going through the story beats under a completely different context. It's not the same context. All the characters are going through the story differently than the original one. Everything looks familiar, but it's not the same. Final Fantasy VII Remake Trilogy also have different themes. Multiverses, defying fate. What the fuck? Final Fantasy VII was always about loss and how to move on from loss. Because the creator behind Final Fantasy VII, I remember watching the documentary, he talked about how he lost his mother or something like that. That's what gave him the idea of the live stream and everything. And Aerith, Biggs, Wedge, everything, the whole thing about death is when these people die, their death and how it shapes people and how it changes people and can people move on from that when you lose these people. That was the whole point. That was the theme. That was the whole theme to Final Fantasy VII. Then all of a sudden we got this multiverse bullshit with this game. That was the whole point. That was the whole point of this. And what cracks me up is the fact is that people were like, yo, this is awesome. Like this is the greatest version of Final Fantasy VII ever. Now, I'm not saying that this game is completely bad. I'm not saying that because there's aspects of Final Fantasy VII Remake Trilogy that I do like. So I don't want people to twist my words up and saying that I hate the game. I don't hate the game. I had some fun times with the game. But to sit there and say that this is the definitive Final Fantasy VII experience is fucking bullshit. It's bullshit. It's bullshit. You're allowed to like the game. You're allowed to like the game. You can like the story. I don't have no problem with that. That's your opinion, and that's what you like. There's nothing wrong with that. I'm not going to knock you on that. But at the same time, it's just crazy how people say that this is the definitive experience when this is not Final Fantasy VII. This is not Final Fantasy VII. This is a new game using Final Fantasy characters, 7 characters and set pieces and stuff, but they're telling a completely different story. They're 2 different games. And what proves it's 2 different games, people still tell you, well, if you want to play the original story, go back and play the original Final Fantasy VII. But that's not the whole point of a remake. The whole point of a remake is that this is supposed to be the definitive way to play Final Fantasy VII. And you no longer have to go back and play the PS1 because this is the replacement for it. Because it takes the original story, it adds to it, and it completes it. But this is a different game. It's a different game. It's not the same game. It's not. The greatest game ever made. What? Are you serious? This is not the greatest game ever made.
you two fight?
Yeah.
No.
And I hate the fact that people are retroactively retroactively like switching up the narrative. Because once this game came out, people said, well, I always wanted something different with Final Fantasy VII Remake. No, the fuck you didn't.
Tomorrow is
when everybody wanted Final Fantasy VII Remake, everybody wanted a 1-to-1 remake. And then when they showed the PS3 demo of Final Fantasy VII, people was like, yo, this is what we want. I want to replay Final Fantasy VII this way. And then all of a sudden this game comes out. They fucked the game up at the end. And now all of a sudden people coming back said, I never wanted a 1-to-1. Get the fuck out of here. Yo, chicken is stupid. Yeah. Like that, yo, dude, people are retroactively changing the narrative. That was never the narrative. That they always wanted something different with Final Fantasy VII if it was remade. That is a fucking lie. A fucking lie. That's what cracks me up, man.
What's this?
A gift from our humble establishment. Though it may not look like much, it should help you to break the ice with those you meet.
Did it before.
Queen's blood?
Guess I'll owe you a soda. Yeah, I know, Phoenix. Like bro, like I couldn't believe it. Like don't get me wrong. I like Maximilian. I really do like Maximilian. But every time it comes to this game, man, it boggles my mind every time he comments on this game. Especially when he said this game is the greatest game ever made. I was like, no, Max. Max is allowed to have his opinion, but I just couldn't believe it. I was like, no. The greatest game ever made? Are you serious? But Max is still my boy, though. I like Max. You're allowed to disagree with people. And that's one thing I disagree with Max with this is his take on the remake trilogy. Like I don't hate Max. I think Max is cool. Maximilian. I like Maximilian. I like watching his content and stuff. It's just this game that I disagree with. The greatest game ever made. Like what the fuck? Really?
Sound advice?
He said the FPS did walking up the steps performance mode.
By the way, Cloud,
or downstairs.
do you have any folios on you?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I'm going to do a video about Silent Hill 2. Ben was supposed to do it. I got to get around to it. And bro, Silent Hill 2, dog. They gonna fuck that up bad. They gonna fuck that shit up.
If you want to unlock the
that remake to Silent Hill 2 is gonna, and then guess what? Guess what's gonna happen? You're gonna get a lot of people defending it. You're gonna get a lot of people saying that this is the definitive experience to play Silent Hill 2. You're gonna get a lot of people saying that this is what they always wanted in a Silent Hill 2 remake. You're gonna get those same people. Watch. You're gonna get those same people. Watch how these people's gonna retroactively change the narrative when it comes to remaking Silent Hill 2. Watch. You're gonna get a lot of those people. Hey, Dark Chronicles, I'm thinking the same thing. I would not be surprised if they bring Genesis back in part 3. I would not be surprised.
You've been waiting for me?
I've been waiting for a chance to thank you properly.
Yeah, because Whis is supposed to be Hojo and Dur Cerberus.
In Hojo's clutches, trapped in that lab.
Was nothing.
Even so, I owe you a debt.
Bro, I don't know, man. I don't know, man.
I'm going to accompany you.
I like Red 13, man. They did a good job with him in this.
If you're getting your equipment checked, have them check mine while you're at it.
Like, oh my god. But yeah, I'm definitely making a Silent Hill 2 video. So expect that to come soon.
The Rook's got a backbone.
Alright, so here's Calm, guys. This is Calm. We're gonna We're gonna take a tour around Com first for a second, so you guys can actually get a feel of what the city looks like. Man, like I said, like I get so much nostalgia, and if you played the original, Com is so small or whatever, it's really not much to the town, but I like what they did. Now, I'm telling you right now, you're going to see a lot of black NPCs in this game. You're going to see a lot of black representation in this game. Like, from mayors to everything in this game. I mean, they dialed up the diversity in this game. And like I said, there's no problem. I don't have no problem with black people being in the games. Like, I'm black myself. Like, what the fuck? But you know that they just turned it up a notch for that ESG money. Like, they turned it up, they cranked it up a notch. Every black person you see in here scattered, like you see more black people in this game than anything. In Cosmo Canyon, everywhere. And I'm like, yo, like Square was they say, yo, we cashing in. We want that ESG. Because look, this is the easiest way. If you want to get ESG easily without impacting the actual story, just put a bunch of black NPCs in there. You don't have to put them in the main story or anything like that to fuck up the actual story because you want to be diverse and inclusive. Just scatter black NPCs in there. That's an easy way to get that social that social credit score up for your company. Just scatter them all in there. All right, so yeah, let me go back. Like, so this is Com right here, as you can see.
She's late. Too late.
They even got you can even dive in the water too, which you can do a lot in this game. Let me actually turn on the map. Here's the map too. This is the map of the game. Armed and dangerous main scenario. Yeah, so my shit keep drifting, man. I got a new controller. I haven't opened it yet, but like this controller is starting to drift a lot. All right, say it's drifting. Now I have to stop. Okay. All right, you see that? You see the little emoji on top of her head? That's your infinity. Every character has it. Now, the reason why her infinity emoji is like a bluish green is because it's maxed out. I maxed out her infinity. That's how I was able to get the date with Tifa in this game. Is because I maxed it out previously. So all that carry over to this chapter to the hard mode, because now I have the ability to be able to see the other dates. So she's already maxed out. And when you see the infinity emojis, these are the segments to where you're given multiple choice and stuff like that.
Morning.
When you talk to them.
Morning.
Everyone's kind of off doing their own thing.
I noticed.
Yeah, I when on this part I made Cloud apologize to Tifa because he was being an asshole. And this is the one I said. Yeah. This is where you get all the points. And I made her feel better and shit like that because Cloud was being an asshole. Like my daughter said, she said, "Wow, Cloud was really being sassy towards Tifa." And my daughter was really upset. Was really upset because my daughter's more of a Tifa Cloud than an Aerith Cloud. So my daughter was kind of upset because the Cloud was being sassy. Like, yo, he's really being sassy towards Tifa. Like. So when I played this part, I had to make it right, you know, because he was being an asshole. I gotta be honest with you, he was being an asshole. When Tifa was trying to understand and trying to help him. Said loyal, they're getting ate up on Twitter. Black girls, your opinion is different. Therefore, coon. It's funny how diversity is always about adding blacks. What about Asians and stuff? And that's another thing. That's another thing about I always get that the whole narrative about, you know, inclusion and diversity and stuff. When it comes to representation, black people is represented in media more than Asian people, way more than Asian people and Indians and stuff like that. And we always still bitch and complain about representation. Always bitch and complain. And when you talk about representation, the Asian people get done dirty. They get done dirty when it comes to representation. Black people is always overrepresented when it comes to minorities and shit in media and stuff like that.
so, I won't keep you. But if you're free afterwards, wanna climb the clock?
But you never see, like Harada said, like Harada said, like when they try to accuse him of racism for not having enough people of color, of black people in Tekken, and he was saying that, yo, like, Japanese people is not represented in a lot of Western media and stuff. You don't see me calling that racist and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just crazy.
Oh, back for more?
Because Asians are more conservative than anything. He said, what do you mean he was especially white women liberals? Yeah. The thing that gets me about the whole minority thing is like white liberal women. Because white liberal women somehow made themselves into minorities. How does that fucking work? How? That's where the grift is at. The grift is when you have white women putting themselves in the whole marginalized thing. And then when it comes down to it, white women gets higher preference. Like you see the grift in that? Like that's the crazy part about the grift. That's the crazy part about the entire grift. That somehow white women got included in it. I remember rolling my eyes so hard when the creator of the TV show Friends announced that she felt embarrassed of her show because she didn't have any black actors in the main cast. Yeah, that's nothing but, bro, that's nothing but white guilt. That's all that is, virtual signaling, grandstanding, and white guilt. That's all that is. That's all it is. They don't give a fuck, because if they really wanted black people in it, they would have did it. If they really wanted to do that, but they saw the vision that they wanted, and that's what they went with the show. And there's black people in the TV show Friends. Like, come on, like, what the fuck? I just got this thing. I have this thing is like, people don't owe me shit. White people don't owe me shit. My own people don't owe me shit. They don't owe me anything. I create my own destiny. I build my own bridge. People don't owe, I don't need to beg people to give me handouts or beg people to include me in something. If I have to beg you to include me in something, then I don't need you. I don't need you at all. I gotta beg you. Just create my own. I built my own bridge. And when I build my own bridge, I'm not going to exclude anybody. Anybody can be part of it. That's the crazy thing, man. All right, so let me get back to where I need to be. So yeah, this is calm, guys. This is calm right here, well populated and everything. You see a lot of ESG going on as well. But yeah, let's get this going. The story, so we can get to the open world part. He said, me, I get that black people are currently the subject to racism maybe the most, but the racism, it seems to me, holidays and jokes. Yeah, man, like, I just wish we all just, I just want all and everybody. I just want everybody to get along. You know what I'm saying? Just like, can we all just get along, man? And the thing is, what I see, the internet and Twitter itself is not the real world. It's not. It's not the real fucking world. It's not. It's because when I go out into the real world, I see more people get along with one another, no matter what their skin color is, and no matter what their sexual orientation is, compared to what you see on Twitter. When you look on Twitter, the way the people talk, you would think that racism is every fucking where. You would think that you would still think that we're back during Jim Crow. You would think that we're back during slavery and everything, the way people bitch and complain and victimize themselves on social media. But when you go out in the real world, you don't see none of that shit. Like, I get along with more people, and everybody just want to live their fucking life. Everybody want to live their fucking life. And I found out there's more people out there that want to help you than block you.
Over here.
I learned that myself. You would think that there's racism everywhere when you go on social media. The way these people talk and victimize themselves. You would think it's alive and well and powerful as shit. You would think that. Yes, racism exists. And there's instances of racism. But these people talking like there's an epidemic of this shit. And then they use words, microaggressions, and all this other shit. All this other terminologies.
I think Midgar's this away.
Should be, yeah.
Funny, isn't it?
Thank you, Loyal. That's what I wanted to say.
It is.
Wait, hold on. It's my daughter.
So,
hello?
Did something happen between you and Tifa?
Happy birthday!
Thank you, baby.
You look so shocked.
Thank you.
Sorry, you know.
Yeah, sorry for staying so late. I just wish to go in the house.
Oh, where y'all go?
Not about
we went to H Mart.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah, I stopped to shower.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I was just chilled all day. I went and got me some Chinese food, and now I'm live streaming right now.
Don't take her for granted.
Okay, how does it feel to be older now?
Oh, it feel the same to me. I don't feel any different. 37. I don't feel any different at all.
Oh, Leanna said happy birthday.
Oh, thank you, Leanna.
Okay, want me to call you after your stream?
Yeah, you can do that if you want. Yeah. Thanks for calling.
Okay.
Have fun.
Bye, love you.
All right, love you too, baby. All right, bye. Yep. Thanks, guys.
You know the drill. Find these terrorists.
Oh, thanks. Thanks, Sigma. Thanks, everybody. Yeah, she's out with her pop. Oh, thanks, man. Yeah. I'm playing hard, dog. This shit hard, dog. Like, I'm doing it for the stream, man. They want to see this. I'm doing it for the stream, bro. Bro, when I was doing the common flashback, you knew you had to fight that scorpion thing. That shit was one shot in the fuck up.
Did you put the
nigga? I gotta.
The style that Darius is playing with?
No, I my goal was what people said. Like, I was looking on the internet. They said, "Yo, first see what you come up with first before you start looking at builds." And nigga, I gotta do some work. Nigga, I gotta do some work. This shit is
hard mode.
Yeah, it's hard mode. Oh, and also too, you can choose. Do you want to carry over your quest data? If you use when you carry over your quest data, that means you don't have to do any other quests. Yeah. So so I don't do all my quests. The only quests that are available are the ones I didn't finish.
Yeah.
That sounds good. I could just run through it. So I'm just doing. Yeah, on hard mode. I'm doing it for my stream. I'm only playing it for this on stream. I'm not playing it all stream. So these guys are better to see it and stuff. Dude, I was playing the Con Flashback, that Scorpion thing. That shit was one shot at me, dog. And I didn't come up with any builds yet. Because I was looking at guides. It said first come up with your own builds and see what you come up with first, and then go look for guides. But yeah, dude, I'm gonna go on the internet. Even several I was getting fucked up. Yeah, dog, this shit was hard, dog. He would grab and clamp on you, and then he would start poking with his tail, 3 hits, and then go straight to instant kill. Like, dog, so the whole time you had to avoid. And then I was losing my mind because I got to his health. It was pretty much no health. He one shot and killed Cloud, and he took Sucker off to 1 HP. I was like, yo, I threw fire at it. It still didn't die. You couldn't see the health. I said, if it kills me, I would have to do the whole fight again, dog. And then I ran up to it, and I was just mashing. I was just mashing the attack button, killed that nigga. Yeah, dog.
I'm gonna stop doing it.
Yeah, dog. Like, yo.
That ain't for me. If I want to play through it, I'm just gonna play through it on a normal difficulty. Yeah.
Yeah, and you can still do that too,
Yeah.
but you can still carry over your quest data, so you can just play through it regular, but you don't have to worry about the store, worry about doing the quests again and stuff like that.
That's exactly what I would do if I want to play through it.
Yeah, dog. So this shit,
This ain't for me.
dog. I lost twice by that fucking scorpion, dog.
Oh, hey,
Reactor bombings in Midgar.
Yeah, because I'm not doing anything else. I'm just going straight. Because actually, when you don't do any quests, the game's only 25 hours. Yeah, the story's only 25 hours. If you don't do nothing, just do story. The game is not really that long.
Stop.
120. I did 101. Damn.
I think I did like 112 probably. But because one, I was trying to beat the reach, and then I was trying to get the certain things I needed to beat the build.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Cause getting that stuff. Yeah. I ain't do none of that. Like I'm gonna look at them builds because you have explosive UV, explosive cloud, where shit just be blowing up everywhere. Like you just moving around and shit just blowing up.
Well, that's what I had.
Yeah. But yeah, Yuffie got one too.
I only did a cloud build. I didn't do a build for
Oh,
everybody.
you were saying that's my Ultimania. They about to do the rebirth joint. It adds more info. It tells you a lot of things that remake didn't tell you.
That means, Joe, I would have wiped it even faster. I mean, builds for everybody else.
Yeah.
I only just made one for cloud. That's you know.
Yeah, like bro, you got builds for everybody. Kate Sif is the most. They had the most broken builds, dog. Kate Sif. Well, yeah, what they did was for them to come up with a new remake design. They have the fashion person that's working for this chick. She makes the outfits so they can see how it looks. Yeah.
I don't know anybody would walk out like this.
Cause that's that Tetsuya Nomura with the belts and shit.
Like that type of stuff.
Anything with belts all over the place, that's Tetsuya Nomura, dog.
Just like this, you'll never see somebody.
Yeah.
Like this looks good, but I don't like the leather on the back of it. This looks fine. Oh, that's what the Western.
Yeah, but the Turks outfit, them niggas be sharp, dog. Them shoes and everything, the Turks outfits. You can wear that in real life, dog. You can wear that shit in real life. And they even got the little girl Tifa outfit in there. They also did a breakdown of how Barrett's gun worked. Or what like that.
Yo, come on.
With the cartridge, where the cartridges go and stuff, they actually went through literal detail.
Cloud's get up with dope right here.
Down below.
14.
Yeah. And that's another thing that pissed me off. When he was a young boy Cloud played a big role because he was the voice of reason to Cloud. Every time Sephiroth came in to fuck with his head, young Cloud would come in and push him away. They used none of that shit. They used none of that.
He'd be happy to help you. Also,
Oh, they only showed her on remake at the vet. Because remember,
I remember
when you at the reactor and he holds his head and he gets a flashback of Nibelheim. She's like, Cloud, what are you doing? And we showed it for a few seconds.
Republic antique, but it still works.
Yeah. Aerith looks so adorable, little Aerith.
That's fat fuck.
He talked Wedge. Yeah, I said on the video, I was like, yeah, they threw his fat ass out the window. I said that in the video.
He deserves everything he got. How?
Yo, and there's another quest, because I was looking up some stuff. There's another quest where you do something with Sisane, or whatever. And Aerith get jealous because she says something because she looks at Cloud and sees Zack or what like that. What my nigga said in the chat yesterday, like, yeah, Zack got ghost riz, like he ain't that. He said that nigga got ghost riz.
I'm starting to really hate Zack.
Yeah, like yo, dog, like everybody like it. Most of the chicks like Cloud because Zack. It's because of Zack. They look at like they hear ghost riz, like. Oh, my niggas in the chat is dumb, dog.
I hate her. She's annoying.
Oh yeah, she annoying.
Cloud, like,
Yo, dog, this shit is like fucking drifting. Like fuck, he keep going up the fucking ladder. Like I got it.
Shouldn't you be using other control?
Yeah, I got it.
Oh yeah, that's because that's your beginner joint. All them joints.
Dog, he won't get there. You go.
And also, their power don't last. It doesn't last as long as my other power. The magenta control.
You know,
I noticed the difference.
Oh yeah, probably because this shit, this fucking the function on the fucking triggers, the haptic feedback.
On a date.
Huh.
Kind of.
Who's talking about Scarlet? Scarlet bad as shit. Like no one talks about her enough. Like everybody talks about Aerith, and Yuffie got a big fan base and stuff. But everybody talks about Aerith, Tifa, and Yuffie. But no one is talking about Scarlet. Scarlet is bad as shit.
They talk them because of their personality.
Yeah.
I feel like when they talk about Tifa and them, they always they look good and stuff, but it's more
With their personality, yeah.
But if we just talking about like physicality, Scarlet definitely got all of them.
Yeah. Scarlet got all of them. Scarlet bad as shit. Like bad.
Oh man, this man Rufus, man, he one of my favorite characters.
Yeah, Rufus cool as shit. Rufus the way he like a Guilty Gear character and shit. Like his outfit like a Guilty Gear character and shit.
They don't really show the ancients.
They showed them in that CGI suit.
You remember
that? But I'm talking about.
Oh no, that's Ifuna. That's Aerith's mom.
Oh okay, yeah,
Ifune, whatever. Ifuna, yeah.
People down here.
Yeah, they're etc. They show them in that. Remember, there's that VR thing.
Yeah.
That's all that is. That's just concepts of what they want them to look at. You see the different dogs. Yeah, them stupid ass dogs. What they call it? Stampy. It's Stamp. Yeah, dog. This joint, like these car food. They even tell you how President Shinra built Midgar. It tell you all that shit.
This car's in the '60s, dog. Like, I knew.
That's why I like it. It's like a cross between old fashioned, like the world and shit like that. It's kind of like tech, but at the same time, it's still like.
It's like almost steampunk.
Steampunk. No, it was steampunk. Yeah, steampunk. Yeah.
Like dog, like it really wasn't nothing that was like super futuristic, you know. But oh my gosh.
This is how it's hard mode anyway. Do enemies have more HP? Yup, they have more HP and they more sponges. Like they soak up the fuck out of shit and they hit hard. And also what I found out was in hard mode, even the bosses they give them new mechanics. They change certain attacks and shit like that, or they do attacks out of order they ain't supposed to do and shit. Yeah, so I'm like shit. So I gotta get ready for all that. So this is the open world, guys. This is the open world right here. This is the open world. This is to get everybody prepped, ready, and prepared for what this have to offer. Yeah, they added moves too. Yeah. To the bosses and stuff, and they got a different boss. They also added new music to certain parts and stuff, and everything. So they kept all that behind hard mode. Well, this game is only being streamed. I'm not playing this off stream or whatever like that. I'm not gonna stream 16 on the. I'm gonna just finish 16.
You were streaming at it first, right?
No, I was just showing them the game, but I played all that offline or whatever.
I think was Stellar Blade demos tomorrow?
Yes, tomorrow. I'm not gonna play. I'm just gonna wait. Like games that I'm convinced like to get that I'm going to play. I don't want to. Yeah, it also like it had like a Souls like.
Yeah, they were saying that too. I'm getting that.
Let's go.
I just
the game and the game is 25 hours.
Oh man.
I'm fine with that. I got too many fucking games to play. I can't be sitting down playing. Like this was like me. I already had in my mind that I'm gonna put as many hours in this, and I had the completionist mindset. Like I did 90% of the game in one playthrough. Like when it comes to Stellar Blade, I'm not gonna 100% that game. I just want to play the game story and move on to the next game. I still got all these games back there I need to finish.
I still gotta finish Persona. I'm at the end. I got 1 month left in the game. I'll probably start back up on that probably maybe tomorrow.
He said, damn, he said, your bros can't wait for Stellar Blade demo tomorrow. He said, I hope it'll be hard. Look, there is a...
chill.
Yeah, he said, the game is going to be hard, but the game gets harder if you put the nude color outfit. They did it on purpose. The skin color, the skin type, that look like her skin, it looks like she looks nude. When you put that on, it boosts up the difficulty on purpose. So if you want to be a horny bastard, because you like that outfit,
I might put that on.
If you put it on, it makes it hard.
So if I put it on and take it off, it changes the difficulty.
Yeah, it changes the difficulty once you put it back. Yeah, you put it
I'm
on.
Not saying I'm
yeah. So they knew that people was gonna pick that, so they knew we do that.
That's actually pretty cool.
It's smart. Yo, you seen the boy? Yo, I gotta find that post. You see the boy wife? The boy from Shift Up, the one who created Nikai, the goddess of victory in Stellar Blade.
No.
His wife is the one who does the art design. Like his wife, Korean dude, like she is bad as shit. Like,
dog, you got a bad wife. And like, how you get mad at these dudes?
Yeah,
like,
this nigga, like I see it on Twitter. Like, not only that he like beautiful fucking women, he said I'm making sure that all my bitches are bad in my game. And then his wife does the artwork and shit, and she make bad bitches. Like you can't make this up. And you can't make this up. Yeah. Or what is it? Internalized misogyny and shit.
That's bad.
But that's the thing I like. But this is the thing about what I like about when it comes to like anime or Eastern developed like animations and video games. You will find a lot of women that does manga, does like I was surprised. A lot of shows that I thought was male like written was female.
I think was it Full Metal
Alchemist? I think Full Metal. I think so too. Yo, bro. Like when I started watching, I'm like, wait a minute, a woman did this? I was like, yo, that is based as fuck. So you can't.
The Seller Scouts.
And then what's so funny about it is you got all these activists and all these SJWs and these wokies and stuff. They'll cry sexism and misogyny, and then somebody will say, yo, a woman made this, and then they shut the fuck up. Like that's what I like about it.
Contradicting yourself. Like, what's it? I'm watching Bastard Duel.
I'm only on episode.
I love that John.
I'm only on.
Bad as hell on that John.
I'm on episode 5. I think.
You on season 2?
No, I'm on the first. No, because he just fought the ninja ball. The same. Yeah.
Dog, the main character, dog, he be tripping, man. I'm like, yo, come on, man. But yo, like it
reminded me at the same time. It reminded me of Inuyasha, because when she gets smart with him,
the dog ears and the tail and stuff.
He does all that stuff or whatever. It reminded me of Inuyasha.
Oh, but he be fraud, man. He a good guy.
Oh yeah, Redo Healer is degenerate as fuck. You watched that yet?
No, I've only seen like
I saw that though. You gotta watch this.
What is it?
You gotta watch. No, because what happened was it was people. Because it was a lot of controversy. You know, every time I see the controversy from these wokies and shit like that, I say it must be a good show. It must be a good anime. So I'm gonna go watch it. Man, I put that joint in. I said, yo, this shit is degenerate as fuck, and I'm all for it. And they do the same thing with Shield Hero. I would have never watched Shield. Because remember, when I first saw Shield Hero, I said, why would I want to watch? Because, you know, when you think of weapons, you would think a shield is fucking whack as a weapon. Like, who would pick a shield? You know what I'm saying?
So I like his design.
No, so when I saw Shield Hero, I said, why the fuck would I want to watch an anime about a nigga with a fucking shield as a weapon?
We know a dude, a superhero with a shield.
But it's Captain America. That's different. Like, he still fight with his fists. He throw hands. He throws the shield, and you know, to complement his combos and shit. But I'm like, this is an anime where everybody got swords and arrows and shit, but this nigga got and it's following a nigga with a shield. That's why I'm not watching this shit. But when that controversy came out, and they was when the activist was upset that a woman had made the main character, accused the main character of sexual assault when she was lying, the activist is saying that that's not reality. Women saying that women don't lie about sexual assault and shit like that. Like, what? So when I seen that shit when it was like where males wasn't allowed to be a victim, because that's what I'm saying, like males can't be victims of and stuff like that. So when I seen that, they made me watch the show, and I fell in love with that show. That's why these journalists don't understand that you're actually promoting the show when y'all bitch and complain. Yeah, like yeah.
They're saying that in my head, I want it, and the thing is, like, I'm basically thirsty for it. So that's what they telling me. That's wrong. That's just wrong. That is just wrong.
Yeah, bro.
Like, say if the boy was married and had a girlfriend, so he still wanted it.
Oh, no problem, Phoenix. No problem, man. He said, get your chocobo, man. Oh yeah, I'm too busy. He said, when's the next stream? My next stream is Friday. Friday's gonna be a fun stream. Yeah, cause I'm about to wrap this stream up, guys. Cause I gotta eat some dinner and stuff like that. Friday's gonna be a fun stream. Friday's gonna be a chill stream. I'm going to pick up with this again on Saturday. I'm gonna do another Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. So I'm gonna stop right here. I'm gonna stop right here. So we're gonna pick up from where we last left off on Saturday or whatever. Don't go nowhere, Cal. I want to finish talking. So Friday's gonna be fun. I'm gonna do a tier list of my favorite games of all time. Tier list. I'm gonna do that, and it's gonna be fun. And I also want to hear your favorite games of all time. So this is gonna be like a nostalgia trip here, and we're gonna be chilling, man. We're gonna have some fun and stuff. What's up, Fremrare? What's up, Ninja King? What's up, Tater? Yeah. So I'm gonna wrap up this stream Friday at 6 p.m. Friday. Be here. Be there. This stream is going to be fun, man. I can't wait for us to just talk about our favorite games of all time as I go through the tier list and give you my reasoning for why these games are my favorite games of all time. So we're going to bust it up, man. We're going to have some good times. We're going to have some good fun with that. And then Saturday, we're going to pick up again with some more Final Fantasy VII Rebirth hard mode. So I'm going to leave it right here. So thanks for the happy birthdays, guys. I really appreciate it. I'm gonna say it again, man. I love all you guys. What time zone? Eastern time. I'm on the East Coast, so 6 p.m. Eastern time. I love you guys. You guys are like family. Like I look forward to turning on the streams to talk to you guys because you guys, we are all. What I like about you guys is that my stream is not an echo chamber because all you guys don't always agree with everything that I say, and I like that. Because you're allowed to voice your opinion, and also, if you have a different political affiliation, I don't care what your gender or your sexual orientation is, you're welcome here on my stream. I don't care. You would never be blocked. You would never be censored here. Speak your piece. Just speak it. I don't care. Even when it comes to my videos, speak your piece. And that's why I love this community that we have here. All you guys are family, and I love all you guys. So you guys have a good night. And I'll be seeing you